as well. You find 3 sets of radar armor. Each is about. Let me just do a roll.
Also, Pip, just as a heads up, this particular body, I actually asked if we could move it about there to clear up the doorway.
Did you move the other one as well? The one up here.
Hang on. So first tell us what's on the bodies, and Mayuda will drag them outside and put them on the nearest chunk of soil so that they rot properly.
Okay. So, I managed to remember what they actually were carrying. They had... So you have 3 sets of radar armor. One's at 77% condition, the other 2 are about 50. You found 1 golf club. That's at 100% condition. This is in mint condition. You found a single shotgun with 5 shells, and if you pick up the one that also went off as a trap, you'll have an additional shell and shotgun. The shotguns are at 66 and 55%. And the final one had an SMG, and that is at
what kind of SMG
as well.
What caliber?
9mm. Sorry, I didn't mention 9mm. Also on them, you find 1 inhaler of Dash and 2 doses of Phoenix.
Okay, made the list.
If you're taking stuff, just remove it from the list and see. So, that being said, what are you doing?
Checking out the golf club.
Meanwhile, I'm checking everybody else, see if they need medical attention.
I'm good.
Greasy didn't even get involved in the scrape, so she's fine. Just for reference purposes, it's a 7-iron. So, it will not change the stats, it's just flavor.
Yep, also just a heads up, Tom's probably gonna be another 25, half an hour.
Okay, that's fine. For the purposes of it, Greasy is just going to kind of tag open at the rear.
Nah, keep sledgehammer.
Well, I mean, with the amount of force you're striking with, you'd probably break that golf club pretty quick. But that being said, I'm just going to follow along with the party to, you know, keep group cohesion, but at the end of things, I'm going to make sure that everybody's pretty well, you know, healed appropriately.
You just can't see that red box, can't you?
Yes, we can see the red
Yeah.
box.
That's just for Fee, because Fee rolled perception and managed to spot the landmine. The rest of you have not rolled.
Hey, does anybody know how to deal with landmines?
Nope. Cool. Violet, you can see the landmine now that it has been mentioned is poking out just behind a little bit of dirt.
Well, I don't know how to deal with landmines directly, but I know how to make them go away very easily.
Got an idea. She throws the golf club at it.
Roll agility? I wasn't expecting that, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. Yeah, you hit that dead on the detonator, and that mine goes off and blows the doors inwards.
And probably punches the golf club through a wall.
That golf club is scrap. So, these doors are literally blasted in, and you hear from within that room shouts along the lines of, what the fuck, and ranging between what the fuck and extremely high, not really sure what planet they're on.
Did not actually expect them to have a live landmine. Huh, that's new.
I'm gonna duck back out the door.
She's gonna duck back out the door around the corner, and Mayuta's gonna go to hide mode.
Roll sneak.
I am
Nope,
not
you
sneaking.
think you are sneaking, but
Should
you
I
sneak
just
out.
stay here or back up?
That's your character's choice. You saw what the two of our characters did.
No way. Okay, Violet, you become invisible.
Is it invisible like Monday, where someone reaches to touch her and she slaps them away, but they don't actually see her slap them away?
Yes. I don't think I put on down, have I? Okay. So, upon hearing a shotgun blast go off, and then some pain groans, and then their door getting blown in by a landmine, you see a band of raiders, some of whom you can tell are most definitely high as shit because of how dilated their pupils are, come investigating. I'm going to roll perception if you give me one moment.
Can
So-
I prepare an action?
Everybody can prepare one action, seeing as how you've all taken the time to get into cover.
I prepare an action to shoot anything that opens that door.
This door?
Yeah.
Did you just close the door behind you?
Yes, we closed the door behind us.
Close the door
Oh,
behind
sorry, I didn't do that. So, you hear a bunch of grumbling, but if you roll perception, everybody roll perception, -1, since how you're doing it through a door. I still can't believe you fucking not won that.
That's the sort of shit that happens for me.
We have two nat ones already.
To roll for Tom's character. Holy shit, no way. Okay, well, Tom and Violet, through the door you can make out, it's very muffled, but you can hear, where'd the other three go? And then a very strangled response. And then a third one, this one is the voice of a mayor saying, they probably just chased it out the door, it was more food. What blew up the landmine though? One of those idiots probably stepped on it. They'll have a little wander around looking for the bloody smear, but will not find one.
They don't notice the two bloody smears of bodies we drug outside?
Oh wait, no shit, that's a good point, I forgot that you did that.
I'm a pipsqueak. I can't pick those things up off the floor.
One moment. Oh, fuck, which one is it? I can't figure out. Fuck, it's this one now. Yep. They noticed the bloody smears. Huh. Landmines don't do that. There's another strangled response. and they will start making their way towards the door. And this one will open it and step right out into the open.
I fire.
Make your roll, and you will get the sneak bonuses. Everybody else will get a free round of combat, seeing as how this is an ambush.
What's the bonuses for sneak?
Plus 20% to your critical chance.
There's not also a bonus to hit of like 10%.
Nope.
No, okay, I got that wrong.
They just can't parry, and they get none of their dodge bonus.
I would actually double check the sneaking rules because I'm pretty sure there is a 2-hit bonus.
I don't need it though.
Awesome.
That is 5 short of critting from sneak attack.
How much damage do you do? That's linked, so roll me damage again for the second. In fact, no, I need to roll a 1d2. Roll 1d2 to see if you hit with both. In fact, no, is that-
No,
No,
Link
they
goes
hit.
off the same
Yeah.
2-hit.
Yeah, sorry. You roll a second damage though, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a second damage, sorry. I'm thinking of
I've got the damage combined.
the damage combined.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, let me double check just to be absolutely sure.
So 2d10 and so it'd be 1d10 plus 12 for standard damage.
Yes.
Then yes, you do have it together because it rolls 2d10 plus 24.
Yeah, Dagio is correct. You get a plus 30 to hit and 20 extra percent chance to critical.
Okay, so you've got your thing rolled together, that's fine. So he takes 40 HP. Yeah, you watch as the 2 rounds just embed themselves, go straight through the armor. I'm just double checking what Raider armor is for DT. You can move on to anybody else if they wanted to make a declared action.
Can I see what they're all carrying?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds, I'm just doing the maths.
We get a single action or full turn of
Yes.
AP?
It was an ambush actually, so it's a full turn, so you have more AP, don't you?
Yeah,
You know what? Okay, I'll make this simpler because I fucked this up a bit. Everybody roll initiative, however, you're all going to get a free round of combat regardless because it's an ambush. That will be easier. Oh, hold on a second, I don't think I cleared the initiative list. Give me 2 seconds.
Also need turn order up. There we go.
Okay, everybody roll and then you can make more declared actions.
Okay, so while everybody's doing that, what is this guy that I'm pinging right now carrying for weapons?
No more initiative, I'll tell you. Oh, what the fuck did I have?
Shit, need a second. Be right back.
Okay, sorry about that. He is carrying So first off, it's a female unicorn. I need to update these avatars, but that's okay. That's a female unicorn, and she is carrying a 357 revolver.
Cool. She's getting lifted up in telekinesis.
Sure. What is the roll for that again? That's your potency times 4 off the top of my head.
Potency times 2 versus her
Yeah.
versus her agility or strength test, her choice. Assuming that you pass the magic roll.
Okay, so roll me magic. You did.
First time failed, I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
Last chance. What?
Wow.
You roll 20?
Wow.
Your horn just kind of fizzles and is useless.
Well, thankfully I'm still hidden.
Whee!
Good job.
Mayuta runs up and goes, kneecaps!
Are you making a cold shot to the kneecaps?
I mean, I can.
I'm asking you, don't have to.
It would be a cold shot to the leg, which I believe is a penalty of 20, which is cut in half by melee users.
Yeah, sure. Cold shot to the right knee. I don't get my bonus for being tiny. Lol.
So,
And you didn't take the time to aim?
as you swing that hammer, you miss and you whiff it into the ducts.
Yank it back the other way and try to catch him on the backswing.
Go ahead.
Motherfucker, roll 20. How are you today?
As you do it, it actually nearly pulls you off your feet with the weight. However, you keep on your feet.
Okay, back.
You only took 1 turn, so if you have more AP, you are welcome to take more turns.
So there's my AP. I run around the corner. Literally tried to kick him in the shins and run.
You failed.
No, I still ran. I got it
I mean, for
50% right.
You have any more AP left, Glacier?
Yeah.
Well then, feel free to take it. You have a full combat turn before they can attack as an ambush.
Okay, how's he look?
How's which one looking? Sorry, I had one of the character sheets open. He has not been. In fact, no, you did have him. What am I talking about? He looks angry and really, really, really high. His people are
Angry,
dying.
huh?
Angry and high.
Now how's he looking?
Minus the DT, that's 31. I can get it up. I mean, he's really, really fucking high. He doesn't look good, but he also doesn't care. Okay, now, despite the fact that he is high as a motherfucker, he is basically ragged breathing, there's blood pouring down his armor. Dude's fucked.
But he's still standing.
Barely. He is basically about to fall over.
I missed.
And you whiffed. Instead of hitting him, you end up shooting the door.
and missed again.
I just pictured these service rifles going fucking rat-a-tat-tat-tat
The hell?
and just missing everything and drawing like a line around them.
My name
Okay.
is Even Peter.
Well, I hit with half my shots at least.
Fee, I have given you Tom's character so that you can make his combat rolls until he gets patched.
Okay. I can't do anything.
What do you mean you can't do anything? It's not letting you?
I just see bio info.
Oh, okay. What is she going to do? And I'll just do the roll since it's been weird. Can I even give you the token then?
To do that, you have to give permission to edit, not view.
It's not even letting me do that when I click on it. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Roll20, stop being awkward.
But Roll20 is an awkward child.
Is it letting you move it now?
Did you enable editing of the character sheet?
I do not believe so, because I don't know
Then it will
where
not
that
let me
is.
do anything.
Oh, yep, I figured it out, sorry. There you go.
There we go. Now I can... Pathetically pow 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 pow.
And that's enough to... You were shooting the one that Glacier was shooting this one, right?
Yep.
He's dead. Yeah, he dead. He kills over.
In that case, move to cover.
Awesome. Is that a lot of AP?
No, she has more, but I don't really know what she would do with it.
How much agility do you have, Fee?
9.
So you go in front of him. Okay, now it's just back to normal combat. So, Miranda, what are you doing?
There's 15. AP.
Okay.
And swing, bada, swing.
Awesome.
That's
There
chest plate.
is. There's a very painful sounding crunch.
Mayunda raises the hammer up over her head, which looks comically silly, and then slams it back down with force and strength that should not be there.
Okay.
Then as soon as it falls, she darts back around the corner and hides behind grease smear. Smack! Smack!
You rolled twice. Yeah, you killed her. Sorry, I was catching up on my maths because I have terrible maths. Yeah, on the second swing, you get covered in blood again, and there is a mess on the floor, a bloody, bloody smear as you turn her into fucking mist. God damn, you're killing everything.
They're level 1 characters getting hit with a sledgehammer.
That is true.
And also, that was a headshot.
Oh, so not only did they turn into a misty smear, one of the eyes flies out, and roll me agility real quick, Blueberry. Awesome, Blueberry, you managed to avoid getting hit in the face by the eye of a raider who's just been turned to pulp.
Good thing I have that face shield on my helmet.
Oh, what the fuck happened to the turn order? Why did everybody else get the lead?
Welp.
That's fine, we'll just go back up and get it, but, what was yours, Blueberry?
I had a 13.
It will be your turn then. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Okay, your turn, Blueberry.
Okay, what's it cost to ready in action again?
20, I believe.
Also, is the door wide open or did it swing shut again after they got killed?
It's wide open.
Okay, I'll just shoot him then.
That's a hit.
That's not. Nor is that. Almost a hit at least.
Hey, you're having my luck now.
That's a crit.
What is the bonus damage for a crit again?
Times 2 for ranged.
Times 2, so that's 64.
Is he still up?
No. So
Okay.
what happens is, just so I can describe these a bit to you. So as you're firing, you manage to just whiff everything, and you end up drawing a little pretty picture on the wall over here with bullet holes, and then eventually you just blast him, and he kind of keels over and groans, and he's dead. You are a terrible shot.
That's gonna fix when I level up.
Awesome. You have time to have one declared action each as you hear the stomping of hooves running.
I'm
I'm
staying
gonna do this.
hidden.
I'm gonna do the smart thing and reload.
I'm gonna become stealth.
Awesome, you go and seek. Okay, you've unmade your declared actions. 3 more raiders come running around the corner yelling, "What the fuck was that?" Or various combinations of that effect. Reroll initiative. Yeah, reroll initiative. So they're in combat. In fact, no. Wait, yes? No. Yes. Why isn't yours staying? Fuck's sake. No. Glacier, please re-roll for initiative.
Well,
And I just realised I fucked it up as well, didn't I? Oh my god. I am sorry, I am obviously not on point tonight.
I mean, you know, who took the time to make Raider character sheets?
I mean, I did, I'm just obviously not on point tonight. I mean, I would blame it on something, but, no. Anyway. So, first Raider. He's got a pump-action shotgun. He rolls up to this block of cover. He's obviously got a little bit of brains, so that's 15 AP. Not sure total AP. Awesome, and he's going to fire at Blueberry, who's standing in the open like a nice, big, juicy target. So, brown, really dirty, filthy fucking Earth Pony firing shotgun at you. And he whiffs his first shot, it ends up just going fucking nowhere and ends up shooting one of the dead bodies. There's a nice bloody smear.
That poor unicorn. She didn't need to die. She didn't need to die face down, ass up. Now she doesn't have an ass at all.
Yeah, ass just got blown apart. And ass gets blown apart for a second time, leaving just nothing but chunks. God damn it, Ruby, you had a nice ass. So, second Raider. Awesome. Raider with a dagger runs up. Just let me double check. Awesome. So, Raider runs up to you, Blueberry, because you're just a massive target, and is going to try and kick you with a little kick dagger.
okay.
Why is it not letting me fucking do it? She misses. She will try again though. Whilst growling in a basically non-equine language. Awesome. She got you this time.
Okay.
Wants to come running around the corner screaming, "You're not allowed to knife my Blueberry!"
She got a 46. Sorry, I'm just checking the headshot. So, you just got kicked in the right hind leg by a dagger. Do you have any DT?
Yeah.
Take off your DT and take that amount of hit points, but it's just kicked you straight in the right hind leg. Also take that to your limb damage.
Half of that.
Half of that, sorry. As she kicks you, she just grins with glee and lets out an insane giggle. Mayanda, it's your turn.
Billy Smash!
Mayurda smash! That's my Blueberry waffle!
Oh god, that's just vile.
God.
And this is a sneak attack.
Indeed it is, you are on sneak.
Headshot.
72 damage to the body?
Yes, indeed. Just let me make it right that.
Is sneak just the first attack, or does it last for the round?
So, as you hit her, there is a sickening
you hit-
crunch,
That's it.
and she just looks at you with a fucking glare.
Yeah, well, I just hit her in the cunt with the sledgehammer.
Not only did you just hit her in the snatch, so, I'll describe it to you. As you hit her in the cunt, she goes flying forwards. Oh, sorry, no, it would be backwards, so it would be in this direction here. With a pained wince as the bones in her pelvis crack. So, roll me strength to see how far she goes. Cool.
Smash! 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 Smash!
So, she goes flying back and lands in a heap next to the other dead body.
Time to go! Hi, Violet. Trots back covered in blood.
Roll luck to see how fucking vile you are. In the meantime. So, last raider. You want to be covered in blood, so no, it's just from the previous one. When you hit her on the cunt, it managed to avoid you.
Oh, so I come back pristine.
No, because you got covered in blood from the previous attack, so you're still a little bit bloody, but not enough to make you a hideous sight. Nobody's going to shoot you on sight for being a raider, put it that way. Yet. So, upon seeing his, well, we won't call it friend, but fuck buddy, just get absolutely smashed by a tiny child with a sledgehammer, Raider Earth Pony with lead pipe, has ran looking for the tiny zebra. He's got a lead pipe. He looks very, very big from your small height. And he's going to take a swing because he's got AP for one swing. You're -2. Did you roll for any of your dodge bonuses?
Nope, it's just a flat and -10 to hit me.
Yeah. Oh. Ow. 42, that's a 24. Where's that land on the chart? 24. Yep, he hits you in the torso, that's fine. How much damage?
Thankfully, that's not a crit.
Did I get that right? Yeah, that's right. So, if you have DT, take the damage off and apply that to your half that to your torso. So, you get hit with a lead pipe, and there's just a very, very soft thunk. And he's out of AP, so he can't even dodge. Violet, your turn.
Well, as I'm sneaking, I'm going to pick him up in my magic, and I get the bonus to hit.
Indeed you do.
Oh, that is so close to being a crit.
Nearly, but no scar. So,
Alright, and then I need to do, I think it's my potency plus what?
2. And he will... Seeing as his sneak, Yeah, you're going to get you'll have a minus to it. Oh, wow! Roll 20. I mean, if you get a crit success, then yeah, you'll pick them up, but you need to get a crit.
That's a
Oh.
crit.
You know what? See, because you're in sneak, I'm just gonna let you have it. Yep, you pick them up with your telekinesis. Just because you did, I'll let you have it.
All right, and I'm gonna pick him up to the extent of my ability to move an object in telekinesis, which I believe is potency yards.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna hold him up 12 yards in the air.
Are you going to drop him, or are you just going to hold him?
I'm gonna hold on to him. I'm just keeping him out of the fight at this point. So, you know, all of a sudden, anybody that's looking through the doorway sees a brief flash of magic and then has to wonder what's going on, as their friend is now being suspended near the second floor.
Well, no, there's going to be a very girly shriek from the very manly Earth Pony. And there'll be screams of Earth Pony not like being in air. Okay, is that all your AP?
Oh, fuck no. The
What
rest
are you doing?
The rest of my AP is probably going to be spent making sure that everybody's looking all right. I'm not going to be casting any spells, but I am going to be checking to make sure that, you know, Amanda's looking decent and Blueberry's not taking too much in the way of damage.
Roll medicine for both of them. Yep. Both of you can let her know what your hit points are because I don't know off the top of my head.
A little more than half.
How's Amanda doing?
That shredded a third of her HP off and half of her torso.
Cool. Guess what they're getting? Both of you. You're getting the benefits of a healing potion each, because casting any other spells would make me drop this guy like a sack of, well, like a sack. And that's 20 plus medicine divided by 10, rounded down, d10 per person. And considering that she's going to have to use hooves for this, and she does not have attack fast, that's 15 AP per, which means 25 plus 30 is 55. She'll put 10 points into dodge. So minus 5 to hit her on any possible action for the future. So now I'm going to roll up the healing real quick. First is going to be Amanda. And Blueberry.
Splendid. So, Amanda heal 62, Blueberry heal 47.
5 short from full.
And by the way, the effects of the healing potion, I believe half. No? God
0.
damn it.
They do 0. They do 0. Your limbs are still damaged.
Yeah, you have to take I think there is a perk for it, but I'm not certain.
There's a perk to make healing potions apply to limbs, and there's a perk for doing doctor's bags and without having to use 100 AP.
Okay, Blueberry, your turn.
Bandages. Bandages heal limbs.
What are you doing, Glacier? Glacier? Oh, sorry, you're moving, so that's fine.
Let's see, that's 15 AP.
Also, I'll be right back. Bio, and I'm gonna make a fresh cup of coffee.
No problem.
I love it how the Raiders are using the attack one at a time method of fighting us.
You are a fucking awful shot.
Okay, well, there's a hit.
Let me just double check. I think that one's on the way.
So no, he's not an awful shot. He's just using the tactic known as lead storm. If you put enough bullets in the general vicinity, some of them will do their job. By the way, I've now redone Moon's title.
Okay, that one's still floating in the air, but there's lots of pained whelps. Pardon me, I hiccuped. Yeah, there's lots of pained whelps from the floating air pony who looks very, very unhappy to be in the air.
Please don't shoot the one that's in my telekinesis.
Hold on, that one has a knife, right? No, but that was the other one. Or does this one have a knife?
The one with the knife is the one floating in the air. The one with the shotgun is the one that took cover.
Okay, then I'm gonna fire at the other one now.
Well, not a knife actually, it's a kick dagger, but yeah, same thing.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
God damn it.
What's wrong?
I didn't want anybody to shoot the one that was in my telekinesis.
At least I got one off on him.
She doesn't want us shooting the one in her telekinesis for some reason.
Then can I direct the one shot that was a success to the other one then?
No, you did declare it, but I will... seeing as how Adagio's not at the seat, I'll just say that she's saying not to shoot or something. But the other one you hit for... Yeah, the other one, he's not looking too happy, but he's definitely still standing fat. No, he's behind cover, so he gets additional... Okay, that's fine.
You want one?
So there's some splintering of wood, and you hear a yelp of pain, so you know you hit him. You got any AP left, or are you done?
That was it.
Awesome. So, Mr. Raider with
I'm
shotgun.
surprised you're able to walk.
One moment, I'm just double checking something.
That's the dead. Oh, that's the one with the shotgun.
Okay, so there's no malice. That's fine. Sorry, I was just double checking something. And then my roll 20 isn't responsive. Come on. So, that's one. There we go, sorry. Right, so Mr. Shotgun, he's just been hit. He's not feeling great. He's going to give himself a dose of medics. And he's going to take two... Yes, yeah. He's going to take a crack at hitting you with shotgun again, but with buckshot. Wow, he hit. Okay.
Buckshot is the one that gives you times 3d.
Yes, you can get times 3 as soon as I roll damage. Crit was times 2, you said, yes?
Yeah, oh shit.
Times your DT by 3. You were hit in, if that's 05, I think that's the head, yep. You got hit in the head. I hope you have
No,
a
you got hit in the 40.
Wow,
Flip
and
the numbers.
that
Zero.
So you
didn't
have
roll
0,
correct.
4. Now it flips to 4, 0 for determining. And that did not roll correctly. He's right.
That'd be 39 times 2, which is 78.
I need to put it in brackets, don't I?
Yep.
Alright.
Or roll the standard damage and then roll it as a times 2.
That would be more sensible. So, 78, and you said it's the 40.
So he hit in the 4. So he hit with 4. It becomes 40 when you flip it.
So you take half of 78, minus your DT and all that, to your torso. So you have times 3 DT for the purposes of the buckshot.
Hold on just a moment. Fiaura, 36 is still short range, correct?
No, I'm pretty sure that's medium.
No, that's short.
No, that's-
fifth.
No, I was thinking point blank is.
He's not losing dice yet.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
And that's all his AP because he also don't stop. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, Liberty's not looking so good. Other Raider, he's going to
Hold on.
attempt to intimidate you.
Hold on just a moment, because now that it's his turn, Violet's gonna look at him with the sweetest smile she can manage. Look, you only hit one of my friends. You keep this up, and we will have to kill you.
I will.
And give me a second. And you said this is an Earth Pony Stallion?
Yes, indeed it is.
Is he
And
gay?
He's most certainly straight. No, he's most certainly straight because he was the one that made the comment about Ruby having a nice ass.
Okay, so he's automatically one disposition level higher towards me because sex appeal. And I'm going to take the plus 10 for negotiation seduction.
Go ahead and shoot.
Fuck you, roll 20.
He leers down at you. You're gonna replace Ruby.
Amanda, when I let him go, and he crumples to the ground, smash.
Okay.
Because he's still being suspended 36 feet in the air.
Only 36 feet.
Yep,
Let me
so
just
that's
roll
30
that
plus
back.
3 T10 damage if he falls down. And that's if he manages to break free of the telekinesis in the first place.
He needs to roll willpower to see if he's gonna be panicked enough to be stupid enough to try and break free. What is his willpower?
You could just throw him at me like a baseball.
I could.
He's not suicidal, so he's gonna just skip a turn because he's suspended in the air. He can't do shit. He's too high up. Miranda, your turn.
Shotgun blast came from in here, right?
Indeed it did.
I've moved 15.
The one with the shotgun is here.
Hi! Actually, no. No, we'll make this even better. Mayunda comes out from under the table in front of, like, literally comes dashing in and ducks under the table and then pops out in front of him.
He just kind of looks really confused at where you came from.
Surprise!
Instead of hitting him, you hit the desk and take the corner off.
So there's just an explosion of splinters.
Yeah.
Mahunda thinks about it. I forgot how long this sledgehammer actually is. And proceeds to smash the rest of the desk for no reason. Bye!
You missed twice, but you did destroy part of his cover because you were that fucking bad. The sledgehammer's too long for your tiny body, so like half the cover is gone, so he's only gonna get like half the bonus now.
Hi! Bye! Watch him stare in bewilderment now.
Hold on, what's happened here? Why is this one going? Oh, I didn't delete one. I'm a FUD. Sorry, that one is the dead one. Okay, that's fine. I'm a FUD. Violet, your turn.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was making a cup of coffee. Alright, so the raider wasn't dumb enough to try and break free?
Yeah, he has some brains.
Good.
He still wants to rape you, but that's beyond the point.
Well, I mean, you can't rape the willing. But, that being said, while holding on to him, still keeping him up in the air, she steps over to Blueberry and administers the third of her healing potions. For 60 hit points. And then proceeds to attempt to negotiate with the raider once more. Hey, look, you know, I get it. You're a big, strapping earthbound stallion. But wouldn't it just be so much easier to do better? You know? Have a nice, stable place to live, regular food, occasionally get high, enjoy, you know, the fruits of a solid day's work, and occasionally have a nice mare trot by that is willing, as opposed to, you know, having to kill them and find another one.
Roll negotiation seduction at a +10, seeing as how you've got him suspended in the air and he can't really go anywhere.
So total of +20 from my norm.
Yeah.
That is technically a pass.
So he's less looking down like he's gonna try and figure out some way to rape and murder your dead body. Or sorry, no, that's the wrong way round. Murder you and then rape your dead body. But he still looks pretty angry about the fact he's being suspended 36 feet in the air.
Look,
Put me down, we'll talk.
better, but we're still gonna deal with your friend first, because I'm sorry, when people start shooting at my friends, then it's a problem. You took a swing at one of them with a lead pipe. You know, that damage is easy to fix, but your friend with the shotgun, I'm gonna have to spend hours digging buckshot out of skin. Do you know how long that takes? Do you? No, seriously.
I'm assuming she's getting angry at this point.
Just a little bit frustrated. She's a doctor, and it's clear from her attire that she's a doctor.
Your tails glows slightly brighter.
Mahunda just stares at it and goes, ooh, shiny.
So, for now, and I know it's an inconvenience, but bear with us. Stay up there, and we'll talk as soon as everything's all taken care of, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, by the way, I missed. I destroyed the desk.
Well, that's okay. means that when Glacier goes to shoot at him, there's no cover left anymore.
That's true. The stallion still does not look particularly happy, but he realizes that he's at a disadvantage here and is going to be forced to listen to reason for the time being.
I mean,
Have you any P left?
Let's see, 15 to move, 15 to use, 15 to move back, and I spend to the point of strain to keep him suspended. Yeah, actually, we're, I think I still have like 20 AP. Or wait, 15, 15, 15, that's 45. Yeah, I've got 20 AP. I'm gonna spend, let's see, it was agility times 3 for dodge. I will spend 15 AP on dodge and save an extra, I think it was like 5. Hold on. Correction. I'm going to spend 12 AP on dodge, so everything's at a -6 to hit me. And have 8 AP left over.
Awesome. I did interrupt you, so were you trying to say something?
Yeah, I look up at the stallion. It's like, look, I understand this is a bit of an inconvenience, but please, just bear with us for a moment, and we'll be more than happy to, you know, talk about proper compensation for your troubles.
They're very unhappy after he grunts, but he does nothing else. Liberty, your turn.
Okay. Firing at him.
Awesome, you hit this time.
By the way, Fee, your coffee.
And again. Is he still up? I believe it's the third time I've hit him.
I'm just pulling it up now.
Fee?
I heard you. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep, you just killed him, so yeah, that's fine. Yep, so as there's no cover, he's only got his DT from his Med-X and his armor. Yep, he's dead. So, you let loose another volley of shots, and they just completely fucking go right through him. He was over. So, for the time being, you're not out of combat, but you have got one suspended here. He is, however, no longer trying to kill you.
So, Mayuda no smash?
Myonda doesn't need to smash yet.
Can you put me down now? Dagio?
Coffee.
Copy. Okay. Well, in the meantime, is anybody else going to do anything?
I guess I'll reload again so that I'm at full ammo capacity.
Mayunda will check the bodies for both equipment and a pulse.
If they're not just bloody smears from your sledgehammer, they're pretty well perforated with 5.56 rounds. Everybody's dead.
You didn't understand what I meant by check for a pulse.
What have I missed? Oh, you were gonna cut them open,
She's
weren't you?
checking for a pulse by smashing them.
She's checking for a pulse by kicking them on the side of the head and seeing if they groan.
No. Everything's like super dead in here. You've pretty well murdered everybody. As I said, if it's not a bloody smear, it's perforated.
Okay, she's gonna take reasonably decent equipment and then drag all the bodies out to join the pile of bodies outside.
I'm now just picturing this tiny little zebra using her teeth to just peel the manes of all these really disgusting, covered in filth, dirt, disease, and blood raiders.
Uh-huh!
Are you going to help, Liberty, or are you just going to let the tiny zebra do this? Just out of curiosity, I just want to know what you're doing.
I was gonna help.
Okay, between the two of you, you managed to successfully drag everybody over to the dirt and just kind of lay them unceremoniously in a pile. Are you going to loot them?
Yes.
Splendid. I'm just pulling it up on my thing so I can tell you exactly what you'll be getting. So, he's the one being suspended in the air, so I can keep that sheep. Okay, so you find 5 sets of raider armor. Is somebody writing this down, or do you need to write it down? Okay, I'll do it.
I'm writing it down.
I need to put it in my own notes, just so I'll do it as well anyway.
Alright, I return. Alrighty, I return.
I'm just writing out what loot you're getting from looting bodies, and then I will get to you and your friend. So you find all that raider armor. You find a kick dagger at 70%. Somebody else write this down because it'll be much faster if we do it this way. So you find a kick dagger at 70%. Pump action shotgun with 25 rounds of buckshot. The pump action is currently at 69.
So when
How much ammo?
I got it. Don't worry.
You find a 9mm SMG on one of them. It is, holy shit, you're lucky. This one's at 95%, and it also has 3 spare mags, so 90 rounds. 357 revolver that is at 30%, barely functional. There is 7 rounds of bullets for, or sorry, 7 rounds for it. And the 9mm pistol, it is 60%, and it has 23 rounds of ammo. That is 5 weapons, correct? I didn't miss anything? B?
Yep.
Okay, as well as that, you're going to find 2 doses of Med-X, another dose of Dash, 4 bandages, and 1 healing potion. You also find 2 packets of cigarettes. Looting done, on to Violet and her new friend.
So Violet looks up at the raider and says, "Alright, now would you please be so kind as to drop the lead pipe?"
He releases it from his mouth, then lets it thump to the ground, or lets you catch it if you so choose.
No, she'll let it thump to the ground. She has no intention of taking his method of defending himself. And We'll levitate him down and set him here. Now, you seem to be a fairly reasonable and intelligent fellow, so bear with me on this rather intense leap of logic. You want to do better, but you are here because it's easy, and because you can get whatever you want without much work, yeah?
There's a sort of mumble and a nod.
Well, if you're willing to take a path that's a little less easy, I'm pretty sure that there's at least a moderately clean bed somewhere in this facility. And if you help us out with what we're doing, you might get a little bit better compensation than just having to fight for it.
His eyes go as wide as dinner plates, and he's staring at you very intently.
We're here on a job. I've already sent one of your friends back towards, what was it, Ashtown?
Yes.
I've already sent one of your friends back to Ashtown, and I even fixed him up with a dose of medics and instructions on who to talk to in order to help him break himself the habit. I mean, I'm more than happy to do the same for you.
He just kind of groans and rolls his eyes. Sarov was always a Celestia damn coward.
Actually, he did his best to try and fight against us. We just caught them unawares. And when offered the same opportunity as I'm offering you, he jumped at it. So, do we add you to the pile of corpses, or do we add you to a tally of potential new friends? And she'll smile at him. And give me a second to roll charisma.
Go ahead.
While they're talking, and she finishes up, and he's thinking it over, Mayuta walks up and goes, Can I clean my hammer off now, or does it need to get more bloody?
One sec, I'm just making the roll. Okay, that's fine. Oh fuck, that was supposed to be me. Oh well, it doesn't matter. He just kind of turns and looks at the tiny zebra child. You... He'll turn and look back to Violet. Why do you have a child with a sledgehammer that's running around, you know...
I'm not a kid!
Rats?
Violet gestures to Mayenda. I thought she was a child at first as well, but taint mutations are strange.
He's gonna leer at you. Uh-huh.
Well,
I'll have you know I was trained by a master of Titan Slayer.
You get bapped by a tail because, and then he mutters, the adults are talking.
She bites the tail.
And you roll again to see. Well done.
Mayenda. And by the way, I never caught your name.
Okay, so as you bite his tail, there's gonna be a buck to your head. I'm just getting the roll for it. You can roll agility to try and dodge the buck. I'm just getting the roll for it. So let's see if he actually hits you first.
It's your standard unarmed skill plus 15.
Thank you. So he tries to buck you for biting his tail, but instead of doing that, you just get lifted up on his tail. So you go for a ride.
Can I make an agility check to land on his back?
Yes, you may.
I mean, you already made the agility check, but okay.
She lands on his back, gets her hammer out, and presses it against his head. I'm not a child.
He visibly gulps and goes stock stiff. Really, really pretty mare, could you get your child to not murder me, please? He's gonna
She's
do
a
that.
fully grown mare, for one. And for two, this is kind of a unanimous decision. I'm just going out on a limb to try and give you the opportunity to be better. If the rest of us don't see an actual inclination towards being better, well, it's up to them to veto my decision.
There's a muttering of something. Roll me perception to see if you actually hear what he mutters exactly.
And I would argue that Blueberry and Mayunda actually have the opportunity as well.
Oh yeah, that was for everybody. Apologies.
We're rolling.
A perception to see if you hear what he mutters. So, Blueberry, you hear him muttering under his breath. Oh, Celestia, not another one of these damn cultists. He'll smile back at you pleasantly. I'll take you up on being better.
In the case of him muttering, Violet would actually look at him and, kind of dip her muzzle towards his face. Would you care to repeat that for the rest of us, please?
After you say that, he gives you a genuinely sincere smile. I'll try and be better. Am I free to go?
You must have missed the commentary about helping us clear out the rest of this facility. We're here looking for untainted medical supplies, and if you like the idea of continuing to breathe for the next, however long you've got left for your life, and potentially maybe getting the medical treatment you need to, stave off cancer, you might want to be willing to help us out.
His eyes widen a little bit. Wait. What was that about tainting cancer?
Oh, this hospital? Most of the medical supplies that have been found here, roughly 2/3 of it, as a matter of fact, has been found to be tainted. So, yeah, if you've been using the medical supplies here and you didn't have a professional actually examining them, you've probably been poisoned by taint.
Welcome to the club.
I mean, currently it's 2 out of 5, but, 3 out of 5 would be the majority.
So, as he hears that there's a high chance that he is tainted, he will kind of drop down to his knees and look up to you. Please tell me there's a cure. Please, please, please.
Well, I could try lying to you, but I think at the moment, honesty is the best policy. I don't have a cure yet.
If she had a cure, I would be full size again.
There is a very worried look. But we've been using them, like, all the time since we came back.
Oh, well, then not only would you be a valuable associate for friendship, but you'd also be a valuable test subject.
I cannot believe you're all trying to befriend the Raider. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Okay, what part of good-natured doctor do you not understand?
Fair point. We're just commenting on the rest of them just watching this exchange, not caring. I can get why you're doing it. That's totally fine.
Oh no, the rest of them are probably looking at her going, oh god, she's doing it again.
Mayunda wants to smash, but Mayunda has been told to not smash, so Mayunda's not smashing yet.
Liberty, what is your opinion on the matter that is going on in front of you?
Glacier?
Sorry, what? Someone was up before.
Well, that's fine. Have you been paying attention to the conversation that's been going on, or has somebody been...
Yeah, about the tank and them using it.
More about the fact that she's trying to convince her to come with you. So, what's Blueberry going to say to this?
He's just gonna look at them and say, "You become an issue, and I'll deal with you myself. But if you help, it would be appreciated."
Hi, I'm Violet Balefire. What's your name?
Okay, that's that. So there'll be a couple of grumbles, and then he'll nod. Oh, Bones is gonna so shoot me when he finds out.
Well, I mean, it's either your associate inside, or my associate right now, or the small zebra on your back smashing your head into the floor. Up to you, really.
It explodes like watermelon!
There's a sigh, and then he nods. Alright, I'll help. He goes to pick up the lead pipe with his teeth.
Alright. And like I said, if I can make one of the beds in here remotely clean, we're probably not going to be heading back this evening, and, well, you are Earth Pony Stallion. And I never did catch your name.
Mayunda's jaw drops. I thought I was the drunk. You're not even
So,
drunk yet.
I will clarify what it looks like now a bit more, that he's no longer just going to be something for you to shoot. So he is an Earth Pony Stallion. He is green of coat, and he has a yellow mane. He is quite large and muscular, but not large framed than that, he's just fairly muscular. He's not the best looking you've seen, but he's alright. More importantly, however, he is fucking covered in filth and guts and blood.
Harlot.
And, you know, that that predetermines, you know, her next action. She's going to cast a clean on him.
So, as you cast clean on him,
It turns out
as
he's
you,
loaded with taint, and you're having
give
a
him the
baby.
option of potentially sleeping with you, he brightens right on up. He's quite chipper. He's quite happy to be helping you now. Sure. I know the way where we've not put any traps, so if you follow me. Oh, and sorry, I'm just trying to come up with a name off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, what did he specialize in?
Smashing things.
Alright, he's an Earth Pony. He specializes in smashing things. If, you know, he's not gotten a cutie mark in being a raider, he could have been a rock farmer. Or just a farmer in general.
Doesn't necessarily taste better, but it is smoother.
His name, and I used the name generator, I'm just gonna throw that together. His name is Brisk Force. Okay, that works fine. So he holds out a green hoof to you, Violet. I'm Brisk.
Violet Balefire.
You shake your hoof. You kind of look a bit timidly at the tiny zebra.
The tiny zebra hops off his back, puts her sledgehammer away so she can talk without gritting her teeth. Hi, I'm Mayunda. Yes, it literally means my hammer.
He just kind of looks for a moment. Huh. I feel like I should be more shocked by this, but I'm really not. You'll do a spin. And you, big blue one?
Blueberry bulwark.
Awesome. God damn it. So,
What?
I rolled something. So you see for a moment he tries to not laugh, and then he sniggers. Your name's Blueberry, and you're a bright blue earth pony. Wow, your parents weren't very imaginative.
Honestly, there seems to be a theme where I'm from.
He opens his mouth to question it, looks at your cutie mark, and just closes it. He doesn't want to know. So I guess I'll lead the way. Do you all follow him?
Violet would probably take up third on the marching order.
Cool. So first thing he does is kind of lead you along. So what are you looking for exactly?
Well, first things first, we were actually hoping to clear out the entirety of this facility, but also we are looking for medical supplies, preferably enough that is not tainted or the cause of the tainting of the medical supplies, to aid production in fresh medical supplies that can be used during the offensive at Philadelphia.
I was promised alcohol.
You'll get
Oh.
alcohol.
He pipes up. Oh, we got loads of that. Follow me. So as he can lead you along this corridor and into this room, you'll be commenting. So if you don't count me, there's six left, and the crazy robot. I mean, this room, as he leads you in, this is where we've just kept all the stuff. He looks down kind of at the ground for a moment, stole, and yeah, this is where we put it. The rest of this place has been pretty torn up, but you might find stuff. We weren't exactly looking very well. Kind of looks down at the ground a bit bashfully. So, in this room that you've entered, to call it a mess would be an understatement. There's just piles of scrap, of clothes, of bottles, just about any wasteland junk you can think of. They've just basically thrown it all in here and just kind of piled it up.
Is it a large enough pile that if Myuda jumps on it, she's going to turn into Scrooge McDuck swimming in gold?
It is a large enough pile that, yes, it is a large enough pile. Did you just jump into the pile? Awesome. As you jump into the pile, there's a loud clatter and a bang as a steel pot hits you in the head. Anyway, if everybody wants to roll me luck. And if you just give me one moment, let's see what you found. So, as you're looking through it, you find that most of this is just junk. It's empty bottles, it's wrappers, it's really, really torn up cloth and clothes. You could make bandages out of the amount of clothes that's all ripped up. But for the most part, it's just trash that they've managed to, collect. Lots of broken guns, lots of broken parts, plenty of steel pipes and whatnot. But you do, however, find one set of leather armor at 70%. Oh, sorry, that says reinforced leather armor at 70%. You find a second pump action shotgun. This one is at 80%. I'm just double checking my rolls. You find 20 shells of buckshot and 10 slugs, which you're rummaging through. You find 2 bottles of wild Pegasus. You find a security helmet. You find a leather cloak, or 2 ragged cloaks, 4 sets of duct tape, that's 3 packets of Salisbury steak, 5 medics, and 7 sets of dash, 4 potato crisps. And you found 4 dirty water. If you also want to grab some of the scrap shit, you can also take 5 scrap metal. It's basically, if you've ever seen, I don't know if any go on 4chan, but if you've ever seen those really bad room threads, it's literally that. It's just junk and filth and just shit piled everywhere. In fact, it kind of smells like rotten food. Did somebody write all that down?
I believe,
Working on it.
He's doing it? Okay, that's fine.
So I've got reinforced leather armor, 1 leather cloak with no status on the leather cloak, 2 ragged cloak, no status on the 2 ragged cloaks, pump action shotgun, 11 shotgun shells, 4 potato crisps, 5 packages of Salisbury steak, 5 dirty water, 2 wild Pegasus, 3 duct tape, 20 scrap metal, 5 scrap electronics, and that was all I got.
You missed some of the shotgun ammo. There should be 10 slugs, 20 buckshot. The ragged cloaks are going to be at 20% and 30% respectively. The normal leather cloak is at 50, so it's okay. That seemed about everything.
Hello, people.
Oh, so you missed the... Hi, Tom. You missed the 2 bottles of wild Pegasus. You also got 2 bottles of wild. 5 doses of medics, and 7 of dash. In future, I will slow down with the calling of loot.
We have enough to get really high tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry I'm so late.
It's no problem. So, I'll give you a brief filling. You know what? We've been playing for how long? Okay.
I was figuring I was always watching the rear for everybody.
Yeah. Right. Seeing as how we've been playing for about just shy of 2 hours, do people want to take a break for bio, coffee, smoke, something like that?
I just didn't mind.
I will take a bit of a break for vape and bio, but I can do the quick rundown for what's happened with Tom real quick.
No, you're just going to
Thanks,
take a
Roger.
break. I'm not going to be moving anywhere. So
As a note, Mayunda immediately takes the bottles of wild Pegasus.
That's fine. So, whilst everybody takes their break, we will come back at whatever you're on the world, 12 minutes past.
So Greasy and I perceive. Goddamn, roll 20. That's 3 ones in a row.
In one of the cages is a small child. It is a Pegasus.
This is behind the locked door.
The door is locked. The cage that she is in is also locked. She is not covered in blood, but she is pretty damn dirty.
What's the door made out of?
Just wood. You could smash the shit out of it with your hooves. Never mind armor.
I'm buzzed. I'm not even. Mayunda's not even thinking about it. She's nice and buzzed. She just She tries to smash the door.
Roll strength at +2. The door falls off its hinges and just falls straight in.
I'm assuming that Mayuda is tinier than the Pegasus.
No. She's 7. She's pipsqueak.
Anybody know how to pick a lock?
So, as you all go into this room, you see... God, I need to remember his name. Brisk just kind of hang around at the door, and he looks like he's going to do a runner. The child, however, just kind of looks up at all of you entering the room and just looks terrified. But kind of... She seems happy to see the zebra. But the rest of you, she's terrified of.
Brisk, would you care to explain?
He kind of shifts on his hooves, looks at you, and tries to run. He doesn't want to explain what this room is. He's gonna flee.
Brisk, you're not gonna make it far!
Is anybody gonna try and make an effort to stop him?
Amanda, if you would, please.
Mayuda's speed at a full sprint is 27.
Oh yeah, you catch him fucking easy peasy.
Try to tackle.
I will need to double check what it is, but you can do it if you wish. I'm just double checking what it is. Tackle. You grapple target.
He makes an either opposed strength or agility check. His choice. I make a strength check. And right now I'm drunk.
Okay. Make your strength check. I'll make this.
So he rolled 7 plus 8.
Yes, he did.
So it's 15 versus my 17. He's tackled to the ground.
Yep, you take him to the ground. He grunts, and he just kind of squirms. Please don't keep my skeleton with the hammer.
Explain the room. She reeks of booze.
You'll kind of shift so that he can face you, and you'll try and like turn around from underneath you.
No. If he tries to shift or turn around, she presses his face into the floor.
Is it hard? Are you doing it hard, or are you just doing it firmly?
Firm enough, it's uncomfortable.
Okay, so you're not trying to smash his teeth out yet. That's fine. So he'll kind of. Let me just roll willpower.
Like, well-trained police officer keeping you subdued. Less, not so well-trained police officer being a dick.
That's fine. So, he doesn't try and flee this time. I swear, I never had anything to do with that room. That was all. That was all sort of side here. That wasn't anything to do with me. I swear.
What's the room?
You promise not to cave in my skull?
If you promise if I go talk to that Pegasus in the room that you never laid a hair on their head, sure.
Like I said, I didn't ever use that room. That was sawed off. But if we managed to take anyone alive, they were dragged back there for use.
While that's going on, Violet will cast Clean on the Pegasus Filly and reach out and use restoration on her.
As in, you're reaching into the. They want to get 60.
I just need to be able to touch her. And she is dressed in a doctor's uniform. A doctor's, wasteland surgeon outfit.
Let me roll willpower to see if she lets you.
We did arrive by smashing the door in.
Yeah. Nope. She failed that. No, she goes to the back of her cage and hides from you. She whimpers.
Dear, I'm a doctor. I'm here to help.
You don't have child at heart because you can't get it yet. Roll charisma, negotiation.
Well, I'll start with charisma and then I'll move on to negotiation.
Yeah, sure, that works.
So that's 6 degrees of success.
Curiously, what are the other two intrepid members of our party doing?
I'm
keeping an eye on the back to make sure nobody comes up behind us.
And I think Blueberry moved up to help pick the lock.
I don't go lockpick.
Our tiniest pony has a lockpick that works on most anything.
It's not like a metal cage or anything like that. It is just wood. You could probably smash it.
Alright, and with the success on charisma, do I get a bonus to negotiation?
Yes. Now that she's had a moment to, see that you're not covered in blood, guts, and gore, and to not, try to drag her out by the hair or mane, you get a plus. We'll call it plus 20. You're already a doctor's outfit.
Nope.
And another question for you, and this is going to be the awkward one to ask: is she attracted to Violet?
She's a child. She's 7 years old.
For the purposes of mechanics, would she be
for the
gay
purposes
or
of mechanics. No, she's straight. Girls have cuties.
You mean boys have cooties?
As far as she's concerned, it's girls.
Anyway, that's a full degree of success and then some.
So, she comes back to the edge of the cage, looking warily at the very large blue F pony. You're not gonna hurt me?
No, dear. We were sent here to gather medical supplies, and we've been handling the reader problem.
Are the bad ponies gone?
Not entirely, but we can either escort you back to Ashtown, or we can let you stay here until we've dealt with the rest of them.
Mayuda's going to drag Brisket back into the room by his ear.
He won't resist. He's too scared of you.
Apologize!
I'll assist in getting him to go back in that room.
I mean, he wasn't
9mm nudge. Sorry.
Yep, that's fine. It wasn't exactly resisting, but at the prompting of the 9mm to the back of his head, he kind of shimmies along, trying to help with the dragging. He looks up at Violet. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with this. This was all sawed off.
Did he ever come in here and do anything?
Violet would step out of the way to give, the child a look at Brisk.
She nods her head. He took mommy in here.
Did he just bring her in here, or did he have anything to do with what was going on in here?
She nods at the first one. He was the one dragging mommy.
But he never touched anybody in here after that?
She shakes her head.
Okay.
Did you want to cast that heal on her?
Yes, and Violet would take her time.
Okay, so as you're casting the heal, you see slowly the bruising on her face goes down. Do you do a medical check on her free gauge?
Yes.
Roll me medicine.
Two degrees of success.
Awesome. So, as you do your inspection, you find that apart from the fact that part of her cheekbone was fractured, and one of her hooves was also not broken, but damn near close to it, she's more or less fine. She's obviously just been beaten, but nothing worse. However, you do cast your heal successfully, and slowly but surely the bruising goes away, and she slowly heals. She looks up at you with a smile.
Well, give me just a moment, because I do need to make sure that that hoof is safe to travel on. And she'd get out a bandage and, again, take the time to apply it properly.
Roll medicine plus 20 because you're being very careful. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you doing with your raider friend?
Tom, V, Glacier.
If she is confirming that he didn't do anything wrong, Fiaura lets go of his ear.
He was only doing the standard raider fare of doing what the largest, scariest raider told him, and that was to drag the captive back. He's mostly innocent.
By Raider standards, anyway.
By raider standards. Liberty, what do you do at the information of the fact that well, backtrack a moment. Violet, have you revealed that she has been beaten by someone?
Well, I mean, the bruises and damage would be pretty obvious to anybody that was looking at her.
I mean in detail how bad it is.
I don't think she'd say that out loud. I mean, she is a doctor after all. But
okay.
the fact that she's applying a bandage to one of the legs would say that it's important enough to need the extra healing.
Okay.
Brisket, where's the keys?
Brisket. Before you query him on the keys, Greasy, what are you doing? Tom, that's you. What are you doing?
I talk better with the mic on. I was going to. Well, they got the little foal being taken care of. The prisoner is being taken care of. I'm going to keep our back watched because all we need is to have somebody walk up behind us, and shoot me in the back, and have everybody at a distinct disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. Liberty,
Ish.
what are you doing?
I'm I guess I'm gonna try and break the box again.
Do you do that after mine then? Now you can ask for the keys. Will you do it after that?
That doesn't matter. I was gonna try again, whether she asked or not.
Okay, make an effort to break it. Roll your strength, and Mayunda, sorry, now you can go ahead.
Still no.
Where are the keys?
I don't have the keys. The Sawdoff always had the keys. He'll be in his own room.
Pip, important question. Are the lock hinges inside or outside of the cage?
They're outside.
It's coming off.
Violet.
What?
Permission to break the cage open.
Not the full get in the back.
Yeah, actually, she would instruct the child to get to the back of the cell, and preferably away from, you know, the angle that Mayunda is going to be swinging the hammer. Are you going to be swinging it towards the wall side or towards the open side? Oh, straight down? Okay.
She's bringing it down onto the hinges.
Oh.
If you
Okay.
hit the lower one, you should be able to peel both.
The child does as instructed by the doctor and just kind of curls into a ball so that she doesn't get hit by any splinters.
And Violet moves out of the way.
Roll me another one, please.
And while Mayunda does that, Violet reaches over the hoof and ruffles Brisk's mane. See? As long as you're being honest, we're happy.
I've been working on the railroad. Ting, 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 ting.
John Henry was a pony.
So, you successfully destroy the hinges.
No, it's John Hoofrey.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, God. That was
She
a
had
bad
a
one.
hammer.
You successfully destroy those hinges.
I mean, she got it in one?
She fucking nailed it. Like, those hinges are just dust.
I like brute force and I cannot lie. There you go. Come on.
She kind of peeks out from her little corner cautiously. And then as she comes out, she hides behind Tiny Zebra.
That's adorable, but you should go hide behind the doctor lady.
She nods and hides behind the doctor.
Alright, well, now we have one more. Alright. So, would you care to point us in the direction of the next group of your friends? That way we can do our best to avoid them.
Mayuda wanna smash.
The child will pipe up from behind you. But they took the unicorn. She'll need help.
Where is the unicorn?
She shrugs. Brisk just kind of raises a hoof timidly. If Bones is the stallion I think he is, they're probably in his room with Glitter and Moonshine.
Violet will do a quick mental tally. Alright, so the first 3 attacked us, 1 was released. The next 3 attacked us, they were dead. The next 3, including you, attacked us, 2 of them are dead, so that makes 9. So there are 6 of you left. Well, 6 of them left, because you're working with us now.
You know, it's... Yeah, Bones, Glitter... I already forgot. I said Moondust, didn't I?
Think so.
I'll write it down because I will forget otherwise. So I just wrote that down so I remember. Yeah, those 3, you just kind of looks at what is very obviously a holding cage, and there has been some pretty horrific acts happened in here. Those three are oh buddy, they'll be in his room. The other three, they'll be sleeping off their highs. They blacked out.
Alright. So, lead the way to the room with the other person we need to save.
Kind of slowly takes you down this corridor, and as he opens this door, you can hear really loud music. You don't even need roll perception, but you can to try and triangulate what room it's coming from. But yeah, you hear really, really, really loud music.
I got an idea.
You said this direction?
Is that a question to me? Sorry.
Yeah, where the music was coming from. You said.
Oh,
this
sorry.
direction.
The music. It's coming from within this room. Have you ever heard Iron Maiden? It's that,
Yes.
and you can hear it blading from in here. The room is kind of dulling it a little bit, but yeah, there's metal coming from in this room. It's really fucking loud. Like,
You know, I'm tempted to have my end to do a "Here's Johnny" moment.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
All right.
We put me in the raider armor and I just walk right in. I look like I'm covered in blood like a raider. I have a really big hammer. No one's going to question it.
You're really tiny, though. You stand out for being so tiny.
Yeah, I don't think the Raider armor will fit.
Who would the
Best-
Raider armor fit the best?
Well, I'm out.
Risk is standing there in Raider armor.
I mean, why don't we just bust the door down and do what we do best?
Go in, guns blazing.
Kill people and break things?
My end to smash. Because
I will make a note of this, just in case you want to use this. So the door, you can't see it, but it's on the other side. But these are wood walls. You could smash them if you really wanted to.
yeah, like I was saying, have my end to do a "Here's Johnny" moment.
Before we do that, can I... Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I'm going to advance up carefully and try and peer down this hallway.
Roll perception.
Thank you. It's what I didn't need to hear. Deception. There it is. Survey says...
Somebody says you're blind as shit and don't see anything.
I need to take the welding helmet off.
I mean,
Well,
you can take the time to do that.
No, I'm saying that as a joke, but no, I'm gonna motion somebody else forward and kind of poke around. I don't see so good. Is there anything down there?
Little one, stick with me.
She is practically glued to your hind leg.
Actually,
I'm
at
good.
this point, help her get up onto the back of my character.
I need to make a character sheet for her. I haven't got around to that yet, but I'm going to give you permission to move her just so that you can have her moving around. If it would let me do that. Can't sing fuck me, basically. Sorry, just continue. I'm just trying to figure this out. So if you're peeking around this corner, roll perception.
my character needs glasses.
Awesome. There was nothing down there. You were being overly cautious. You do hear that the music is really, really fucking loud though, but you also think you hear yells from in the room, but you're not really certain.
Couldn't hear it over the...
There's no such thing as overcautious in a raider den.
The Philly just moved through a wall.
Sorry, I'm just trying to... Oh, that works actually.
We don't have any explosives in the loot pack, do we?
The cartridge.
By the way, it looks like that 357 is rusty. It needs to be turned into parts.
Do you have anything for now? We can just assume that the Raider Philly is with Violet, like being carried on her back.
Sorry, actually you haven't actually asked her name yet, so I haven't given you her name. I just called her Peggle Philly. That should let you move her. I've also changed the token to be a different colour.
Oh, look what token it is.
Can you move that by Adagio?
No, I cannot.
Oh, damn it.
Don't worry about it. We know Violet is taking care of the little foal, keeping her safe.
Yeah, sorry, I just realised what I did wrong. You should be able to do it now. I will be updating our character sheet later, but there you can move it now.
Alright.
Sorry,
Is there noise from in here?
The music is almost deafening at this point. You can hear definite cries of pain.
I hear the cries of pains, and I go from 9mm to 10mm submachine gun and said, "We got to stop this." I'm sorry, no. We got to stop this.
Okay.
Nyota, can you hit the door in?
It's a door, right?
It is a wooden door.
Is it one
it
size
even
category larger than me?
It's a door. It's much bigger than you. It's a full-size door.
It takes 71 points of blunt force trauma.
Okay. I guess we're doing reach her up and not being sneaky. That works fine. So,
We're hearing pain. Somebody's getting beaten or tortured. It's like...
Oh no, it's worse.
We're hearing it over the music.
It's bad, okay? So, the door... Well, it turns to fucking splinters. Like, there's not even a door left.
The door pinwheel is in.
So I've got something on the gym here that's really hard to see. So, on the bed, I need to get my token, sorry. As you can see, I am very, very unorganized, but it doesn't matter.
Blame it on you. You've been drinking for a couple hours.
Oh, I've been doing that since I came in from work.
There's your excuse.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find that.
Damn, I forgot to get popcorn ready.
Whoa, that's really big. Giant horse.
You can
You
shrink
can
that
shrink
down
her
a tiny
down.
bit.
Yeah, let's shrink that. So, you see 2 mares, 1 stallion. Actually, you see 3 mares and 1 stallion. 2 mares have pinned one of them down to the bed, and the stallion is very, very brutally raping her. She's caked in her blood, and she's obviously in a lot of pain. However, everybody roll me endurance real quick, because you all get hit by a blast from the really, really loud radio in the corner.
It's a sonic attack.
In effect,
I'm drunk.
You don't take effect from it. In fact, if anything, you just want to dance.
Oh yeah, Blueberry Ballpark has actually stupid endurance.
Violet, you don't need to roll because you're not in the doorway.
I blew it.
And Bresk, I need you to roll Bresk.
I crit failed.
Oh shit, you dead. Right, you're temporarily deaf.
I work around machinery. What?
Yeah, you're temporarily deaf. It won't last forever, but for the next hour, all your perceptions are at -2, and for the moment, you can't hear anybody talking to you. However, because the music is so damn loud and they're so engrossed in their brutal activities, they have somehow failed to notice you. You got so fucking lucky on that GM roll, you have no idea you passed by 1. So, they haven't noticed you yet.
Okay, I can't hear them, so I'm just gonna... Which one is the guy who is raping and where is he?
Middle one, I will move her so it's more right.
There?
So the middle one that's the him, and these two on the side are pinning.
I just walk up, take the sub gun, and does he have any? Is he wearing his armor right now?
No, they're butt-ass naked.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
I put the barrel of the submachine gun to him and pull the trigger.
That one's a heart.
I don't know what the other two are going to do. They might kill me, but
There's a guy there.
I've had one of those days where no, he's going to die.
Tom?
I put it up against his head, but that's a called shot.
Hold up, Tom. Which
I
one
know.
are
I
you
took
targeting?
initiative.
No, which one are you targeting? Is it this
The
one?
middle.
Okay, so it's this one in the middle here.
The stallion,
Yes.
Yes,
that
the one in the
there.
middle.
the one who's doing the fun.
Yes,
the one in the middle.
Okay, roll your firearms check. In the meantime, everybody gets one free movement action
One free
and
move.
an actual. Yeah, one free move and then one free action because it's ambush.
By the way, I take time. Take enough AP points to do a full aim.
That
All
is
right.
fine.
Hold on. So, Tom, you're using the submachine gun, you're in point blank range, which means
Yeah.
you gain a plus 15 to hit normally. Then, what is your perception?
4,
All right, you can spend up to 12 AP to aim.
which will get me 6 more, right?
No, actually, that will get you a flat 12 bonus to hit. So you are up to plus 27 to hit. You're using the 9mm SMG, which is a rate of fire of 4
No,
weapon.
I thought you guys gave me the 10 mil.
Oh, the 10 mil. Yeah, we gave you the 10 mil. So you're using the 10mm SMG. That's a rate of fire 3 or rate of fire 4.
I think it's 4. I'll double check.
Isn't that a perfect condition? That's the one I handed, right?
Yeah. It's rate of fire 4. It's 12 plus 1d10.
All right. So, Tom, what you're going to do is you are going to roll.
I got the penalty of or bonus of 27.
Yep. You're going to roll that 4 times.
Why 4 times? Or is that
Because
just the
for 1 AP, you are expending twice the number of bullets for a full auto attack. So
submit and then firearm.
Hi.
Oh,
keep
baby.
going. Keep going.
That's another hit.
Keep going.
That's another hit.
That's 4.
Okay, so that's 1 expenditure of AP for an attack, but you are going to hit with 2 criticals. So
What?
yeah, that roll of 2 hits with both bullets it expends. So you're going to roll double the normal damage. So whatever its normal damage is, do double that.
2d10.
I think that guy just lost his head.
No. So roll me 12 plus 1d10 and then times that by 2.
And do that twice.
And do it twice. And then after that,
One.
you've got 6. Just
5 hits.
Whoops. Thanks. I cannot type this afternoon.
Would you like
Can I
me to
blame
do
it
it
on
for
the
you?
3 hours of sleep I had? 12 plus 1d10. And double that. So 42?
42, yeah.
All right. As it is a headshot, or were
No,
you...
I just did
No,
body.
he
Okay.
did not call shot to the head. It does not get headshot multiplier.
Okay.
And it's
so,
not a headshot anyway. It's a leg shot.
Body shot.
All right. So that's 42 plus 30. So that's
And 3
72.
more or 2 more?
5 more of standard. So the way I would do it is I would just roll 70 plus 5d10. Or 60 plus 5d10.
It doesn't work. It has to apply DT for each one.
There you go. And rolling a 10 doesn't cause an. What was it? Or is that only?
No, you don't get
Warhammer?
exploding dice.
Okay.
You kill him. You kill him dead. You perforate him real fucking good. Basically, you end up smearing his victim in his own blood.
I don't know if he wasn't dead, he'd be wishing he had his armor on.
And, they're all too busy enjoying carnal pleasures.
That felt good.
Well, everybody else, apart from Violet, because you're too far out, you all have your free movement and free action to take.
I'm gonna shoot.
Now, are either the other 2 mares, one's tied up,
This one.
the other 2, are they...
They were helping hold her down and were basically fighting her.
They're targets.
In the name of my ancestors! Called shot to the nuts.
She doesn't have nuts.
That's a female, but yeah, you can hit her in the cunt.
Or you could smack her in both knees.
Okay.
One burst, got him done.
Technically, you should have got
19.
stealth for that, but it didn't really matter in the end.
Wait, yeah, it does.
No, I'm talking about for Tom. The rest of you get your stealth.
I had stealth through the, just the audacity.
No, you all, because it's an ambush. What I'm saying is you should have rolled your stealth ones, but you forgot to, but it didn't matter.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Tom.
What?
At least it wasn't a 100.
Roll a D. I think it's a D2 because for within range.
Make a luck check to
Tom,
determine if you
use
hit
your
him.
luck
Oh, I need the luck check. Uh-oh.
to see if she fucking.
And
Brains
there's
you.
only 2 possible targets: the intended target and the person next to me.
Fail.
All right,
I
now
end
I make a
up
luck
with your
check. He failed by 3. If I fail by 4, nope, I pass. So Tom takes it.
Tom!
59 to where?
The left back leg.
What back leg?
You're a
Left.
pony. Left rear leg.
Yeah, I know. What rear leg?
Only half the damage goes to the
Actually-
limb. You take 59 hit point damage, and then you take 24 to the limb, or 20.
Oh.
20. What would it be?
Round it down.
30.
29.
29 to the limb.
I got 6. Only have 6 DT.
Okay, so you take 53 hit point damage, 53 actual hit point damage, and then you take 26 to the limb.
26. I know it should be right in front of me, and I'm looking at it, and... there's a limb. Limb zone, DT, DR. Hind limbs. Oh, left, right. 26 to the right hind limb.
Left. And you
I
take,
have 39 there.
Okay, and then you take 53 actual hit point damage.
I had 99 left. So I have 46 to go.
That's gonna need a bandage.
That's going to need a big bandage.
Also, I'm trying to headshot the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Iona
You
looks
have-
horrified.
Hmm?
Yeah, you missed. He passed his willpower, so he's going to attack his former comrades. That's fine.
Iona
What'd you say?
Iona looks horrified.
Oh, you probably heard a crack still.
Oh, yeah, that's a sledgehammer. She's been swinging that motherfucker. Yeah, there's a crack. He's got a lead pipe.
That's going to be a limper.
I'd be glad I didn't roll a nat 100, otherwise it would have been a critical.
No.
Then it
That's
would've
what I
been
was
wow.
saying.
Okay, so... One moment.
Or if I did hit myself with that, that would have broken my own leg.
Yeah, it's good it was
Every-
me, because I actually was able to take the majority of that.
Everybody, please roll initiative.
Violet, you might have trouble coming your way. Except I can't
I
hear
got
you
a
to
9.
say that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought I got the 5 for a second. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Actually, that's really
That-
good for the healer to go last.
Yeah, she gets to clean up whatever damage the
No, wait,
enemies
that's
did.
in offense.
Kind of like how that one healing potion negated the entire amount of damage that I took.
Okay, Tom.
I
you
did
need-
roll initiative.
You need to select your token first.
I did.
Alright, at the bottom of the chat bar, are you rolling as Tom or are you rolling as your character?
He's rolling
Looks
as
like he-
Tom, that's obvious.
Let's try this again.
No, it's fine. I can add it for you, but just for the
Okay.
sake. So just see if you can do it. Try again, but you're going to have your starting one.
Yeah, for future reference.
Yeah, the 8.
Yeah, that threw it in.
I mean, that's fine. You scored an 8 the first time, so you'll get to keep the 8.
That's
why Are
good.
they not coming up? I don't see you in the turn order. What the fuck?
Pots, I don't know.
He's still rolling as Tom.
Oh, so see if you look in the bottom right where it says as, and then
Ah.
you need to find your character name.
Ah!
It did generate his character on my screen, though.
Yeah.
And you just took it all away.
Oh, fuck balls. There we go.
Well, I'll just
I
remember
don't
have
want
an
to
8 for the
fuck
next
balls,
turn.
but thank you for offering.
The re is needed. Okay, that's all. Why is he coming up as Ren I am? What the fuck?
That's
Because
her name.
my login... No, that is not your character's name. You selected my login name.
Ah. How did I get your login name?
I don't know.
Good question.
I'm very confused right now.
I
That is
have
a
an
good
8.
question. What the hell?
Okay, figure it out later. For the time being, I'm just gonna throw you in. I don't know what's happening, and I can't explain it, so I'm not going to try.
I'm so confused.
Anyway, Amanda, your turn first. Shit, I forgot to-
Round 2!
Well, it took care of the boss.
Probably not the dungeon boss, but the guy that was in charge of these 3, yeah?
That's better.
The rapist.
I slug the mare in front of me in the chest.
What are you
You
laughing after you saw you hit me? Ooh.
Yeah, her chest just fucking cracks, and she starts wheezing with a ref. She's
Broken
struggling to
ribs.
breathe.
I hit her again in the same spot! So it's like, whack! Rear back! Whack!
I need to find something harder for you to kill for you. God damn it, you're chewing for everything.
And my
So-
Uber runs away.
She is a killing machine.
So that mare, before you run away, you bring up the sledgehammer for a second time. It goes bang in straight in the same spot, and your hammer is now caked in gore as you went straight for the flesh, straight for the ribcage, and you basically just pummeled her heart into mush.
By the way,
And
your
again,
hammer
Pip.
is lodged in her chest.
And
No,
again,
she's still got it.
and again, Pip, these are level 1 characters. We're probably going to bust through them quickly. When we get to higher levels and things that actually have DT and DR and hit points, then repeated hits will have to be required.
Yeah, and
So-
these are bad. These are exceptionally bad examples because they literally have no armor on.
That's fair. Even the other ones, though, you've been fucking too hit everything. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For some reason, it's coming up as copy of Raider template, still even though I gave him a name. That doesn't matter. He moves over to his old friend, and he's going to try and bash her in the head with a lead pipe. Cold shots are minus 20 to the head, correct? Off the top of my head.
Headshots are usually minus 30. However, for melee and unarmed users, those penalties are halved. So it's only
Okay,
a
so it's
minus
minus
15.
20. Okay, flattens a bit off, that's fine. Awesome! He cracks her right in the skull. Let me roll
Ow.
damage.
Who gets cracked in the skull?
The third rapist. Brisk's passed his willpower roll, so he's attacking his former comrades because he's more interested in getting laid.
The power of boners compels you.
Pretty much.
And can somebody remind me what the bonus is for a headshot, just so I don't get it wrong?
Are
Bonus
you,
for
do they have
It's
a helmet
times
or not?
1.5. He said they're unarmored, so it's
50% increase.
yeah,
so that's
times
39.
1.5.
Okay. Awesome, so that's fine. He's got enough AP. He's gonna try and just bonk her with a lead pipe again.
Do it. Do it. Oh my god.
That's some good melee hits. What is that? The mare kicking the other bitch in the chest?
No, so it's the Raider Stallion that really wants to dick Violet. He's bonking her in the head with a lead pipe.
Ah,
Well, that one wasn't a bonk in the head.
that was a smack.
It's 39 plus 69. Okay, well, she's hurting, but she's alive.
Guess what? The little monster's right there. The little gore-covered monster.
So I'm just doing all my maths because I'm really bad at maths. Okay, next turn, Liberty, it's your turn. She's not looking too bright. She looks bloodied and bruised.
She down?
Nope. She's close.
Now she is.
Because that's 82 damage.
So, instead of just, kind of keeling over after taking one too many hits, basically the back of her head explodes with an exit wound, and, let me just... Fuck, I haven't made a cancer sheet for this one, so I'm just going to roll lucky and consider her at 5 for now.
That's almost max damage too. Nice.
So I'm just saying 5. Yeah, you just covered the victim in more blood and gore as the exit wounds. In fact, no, because you're shooting from there, that wouldn't work. Oh well, there's blood all over the back of this wall. And you're out of combat. Everything's dead. User super.
That was
super-
quick. And
Benefit
brutal.
survived.
Anyway, What are you all doing now?
I move over to the mare that was being raped and help her up carefully. First offering her some pure water. No, my sarsaparilla.
Oh, they're all dead.
I was gonna say, somebody turn off the radio.
No, it's still blasting really loud noise.
What?
How are you?
I was literally going to.
Okay, that's fine. So the radio goes off. You can all hear again, apart from I forget your character's name.
What happened? What's with the raider and a lead pipe?
That's our friend Brisk.
He kind of looks over his really scrapped together bloody armor. I should really find something different before we leave, huh?
We've got some armor.
You should really put on something that isn't Raider armor, yes.
Or at least take the helmet off. No. Keep the helmet on, take the other stuff off.
Mayounda's going to lead them to comfort. Mayounda's going to walk outside to the Philly and escort her where she can't see this.
Good idea.
And then play patty cake with her in the hallway.
That's a point. Violet, were you preventing the child from looking in and seeing what was going on?
Yes, I was away from the doorway.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
I instructed her to stay put because I've got a job to do. And then Mayunda stepped back out, and, well, I mean, kids and games.
No, that's fine. That's completely fine. I just wanted to know when the combat was going, that's all. Okay, so the little Pegasus child is very happy to play. I don't know what the game was called, and I don't know what it is because it's an American thing, but yeah, she's playing the game with you.
She'd make a great playmate for Mayhem.
She's winning. Mayuda is drunk.
I don't even know what patty cake is, so I'm just going to let you decree that. So, while she plays with the child, what are the rest of you doing?
Well,
I'm gonna step outside to make sure no one is coming.
Very good idea, Blueberry. I agree with that. All the
I
way
will
down
stand
to
here
the,
so I can see both this and
that
that
door. Well, we don't know it yet, but it looks like it's an old storeroom. Oh, and a stairwell.
Yeah,
You haven't
but
opened
it's
the
a
door.
I'm watching the main approach, and if
keep
somebody
track
wants
of.
to come in through there, I'll hear it.
So, whilst they're all doing watch and leaving the doctor to deal with the very obviously traumatized women.
There.
Yeah, yes. So, Adagio.
well,
What are you doing?
she's going to ask Brisk to leave the room for a moment because this poor mayor needs some medical attention that, you know, he doesn't need to be present for. And then she's going to do what she does best. She's going to, you know, step over to the mayor. She's going to say that she's a doctor and is here with a party that was looking for medical supplies and has decided to clear out the raiders and help anybody who's here. She's going to cast Clean on the victim, which completely cleans and disinfects the mirror, and then is going to cast Restoration on her, which will heal her. I'm just going to use the macro that I made. The magic check is kind of negligible as I'm going to be taking
Oh,
my
yeah,
time
that's
on it.
fine.
She's going to heal 34 hit points worth of damage over the next 2 minutes for the cost of 5 strain.
Before you continue, did you untie her from the bedpost, or is the rope still holding her in place?
Considering she would be likely to flee.
Well, I
at the
heard she was
first
being
sign
held
of-
down.
Yeah, she was being held down by the 2 mirrors.
No, sorry, they were holding her. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. They were holding her rear legs part, and her forelegs were tied. Sorry.
Oh. Well, if I'd known that, Violet would have undone the ropes on her legs.
I would have cut them off as soon as I saw the fight was over. I would have walked up and just cut the ropes real quick.
Either or.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
fine.
that's what I would do, but
Yeah, she
no
passed her
problem.
willpower to not flee anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, and I limp out of there.
Yeah, Violet will get to you in just a moment, but for the time being, the victims are a little bit more important. How's she looking?
Well, she's clean. She's no longer, tied down and, covered in blood, guts, gore, and other bodily fluids. But, she's pretty fucking traumatized, understandably. She is definitely shaking.
Well, unfortunately, Violet is a doctor, not a psychologist, so she's gonna.
You understand a little of that.
Yeah, she's gonna do her best to, comfort the mayor and say, look, we came from Ashtown. We don't have any way of getting you there safely without, leaving this place. So if you're willing to come with us, long enough for us to clean this place out and help out with bringing back the supplies that we can find that aren't tainted, I will be, more than happy to give you the proper escort back to Ashtown.
Mayuda gives her a bottle of Wild Pegasus. You'll need this.
Amanda,
Yes?
drinking to forget is not an acceptable response to trauma.
I disagree. Besides, she can choose if that's what she wants to do.
She just kind of sits up slowly in the bed and kind of looks at the bottle. She's kind of got a vacant look about her. She's not really there. Thank you.
Look, just stick with us. We'll make sure that you guys get out of here in one piece.
She kind of just gives a nod and kind of slowly sets up, and she's walking with a bit of a awkward gait, but she's fine. She's just kind of dazed. She's very, very quiet. But no, she follows without really saying anything to anyone. So, whilst that's been happening, Brisk has sat himself down in this chair and is just kind of looking at everybody else. What are you doing, Blueberry? You just standing guard? Glacier? Okay, Glacier's not there. Tom,
Yeah, I'm here.
have you done
I'm waiting for Violet to come up, and then I'll say, hey, can you check to make sure this isn't broken? I heard a healthy crack. Sure, what you need? Okay, just a minute. Be right back, folks.
I mean, you didn't need to roll medicine, but, shit. Okay.
Goes back and resumes playing with the small child. Both unable to actually defeat the child while drunk and letting the child win.
The mayor just kind of sits in a corner and watches. Shit, okay, I wasn't expecting you to crit fail, I'm not gonna lie. What was you doing exactly, just so I know what I can...
Well, I was checking on the leg that had been smacked, and I'm assuming that while I was trying to do it, I twisted it the wrong way, and it probably hurt like hell.
Oh no, it was worse than it hurt like hell. It's now at -1 whenever he gets back. You broke it.
Well, yeah, okay. That's a lot of damage for somebody who's got a strength of 3.
I think it was on really low HP. When he gets back, I'll need to ask him.
I
it
think
was
he
like
said he had 39 limb hit point and only took, what was it, 23?
26.
Hmm?
26. He's at 13 limb HP.
Yeah, there'd be still 13 limb HP, and even with a D... Well, let's roll
If
it.
you twist it the wrong way, on a critical hit, you deal your unarmed damage.
Yeah, roll me on
With no DT to block it.
I thought he was on like 7. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, my unarmed damage would be strength plus a D10, so 6 damage to the limb. But the crunching and very likely the yelp of pain would let her know that, yeah, there's some serious damage here. She's going to break out a bandage and wrap up the limb.
One second, I can check what his limb damage is because I've got his character sheet. I thought it was on like 7. That's why I'm saying that's give me one sec. Nope, sorry, you were right. My bad, I was wrong.
No worries, but I will apply a bandage to the limb.
One moment.
Awesome. Are you going to roll medicine to try and inspect it again?
Mother!
God damn.
Wow.
No, I want a luck check on that.
Okay, I'll give you a luck check because you're a doctor. You shouldn't be fucking up this much. Roll me luck. Okay, that's fine. Reroll, please. Give yourself a +10 just because this is getting out of hand. You're a goddamn doctor.
What did I just walk back into?
One moment. Okay, that's how it works. Fine, there we go. Adagio, you can explain since how you did it to him.
Alright, so you asked Violet to check out the limb that had been injured. Well, initially during the inspection of the limb, she twisted it the wrong way, and you took an extra 6 hit points of limb damage. Then she applied a bandage to the limb and was doing a final, checkup, and manages to pass the luck roll, and yeah. So whatever the bandage would heal normally over time,
Doesn't happen.
Is going to do the appropriate damage, or the appropriate healing, but it's got to work its way through an extra 6 hit points, because you are down to 7 limb hit points. But, I can't remember what the rule is for bandages for healing.
I think it's the same for a healing potion, but it's like a... No.
And who'd cast the restoration spell?
That wasn't on you.
That was on the mirror. Because I do not have the perk that allows me to use medicine, or does not... wait a minute, I can actually focus healing spells onto specific wounds. But
Yes, you can.
I will look up what bandages do, since I have the book. Ugh. I gotta remember to tell Moon, this is a big damn book.
It's very good, and I like it, but sometimes I feel like things could be organised better. I like it jumps around a little bit too much, but anyway. Okay, so awesome. So you heal it up this time.
So I don't get the 2 extra d10s for the healing.
Okay. So, whilst you're doing all your healing would-you magic, has anybody else got any declared actions?
I'm just readying an action to shoot anything at anyone that might come through that door.
Considering that Brisk is sitting here having a smoke, you can be reasonably sure you're fairly safe. Then again, he is also a raider.
Like I said, just to be safe.
So,
Drunkenly losing at tic-tac-toe for the 8th time.
9,
The
but
Philly-
who's counting?
the filly giggles. You're not very good at this.
I'm not very good at a lot of games, but maybe I'm just letting you win.
She sticks her tongue out at you. Nah, I'm just better. She flaps her little Pegasus wings.
You're not better. I had to rescue you.
She kind of frowns a little. It wasn't my fault.
Reaches up and ruffles her mane, then ruffles her feathers.
She chirps and she's very happy.
I know it wasn't your fault. You're still cute. Now we need to find you mommy if we can.
She kind of looks down at the ground. He shot mommy.
Oh. Violet!
I'm a little bit occupied at the moment.
Okay. I guess you're mommy Violet now.
Well, that would explain why the limb got twisted the wrong way. Excuse me, what?
So, I'm just going to clarify for everybody's sake, just so we realize what's happened. So, the child is getting beaten as beating Mayunda at her game. And as she's doing it, they're having their conversation. And Mayunda's ends up poking a sore spot, and she says to her that yeah, her mum got shot. So Mayunda just turns to Violet. Oh yeah, Violet. In fact, no, Fee, you do it for me in the voice because I can't do the voice.
Violet! You're mommy Violet now!
And as Violet hears this, she twists Greasy's, I can't remember what leg it was that got damaged, but her leg, and twists it.
Yeah, her right hind leg, and that's what caused the crit fail. Sorry, Grace. I'll get that fixed up in just a moment. And then she applies the bandage and uses her healing magic.
Properly?
Yes.
Mayunda has the shittiest eating grin ever on her face.
The Pegasus fellow looks to Violet. She's looking at you very expectantly to want to see what you're saying to this.
Mayunda leans over. Give her the puppy dog eyes.
I haven't finished doing her character sheet, but she has
Violet
a-
is going to look at the Pegasus filly and shake her head slightly. We know somebody who can help take care of you back at Ashtown, but for now, I can't. I have a job that I have to do.
The puppy eyes intensify.
You know, I am reminded of, the party acquiring a child and taking care of it while they're doing their adventuring.
I mean, I wasn't originally going to go for this, but Fee's taking this in an interesting way. I'm rolling with that.
Hi, I'm Wandering Sunrise. What's your name?
Somewhere, Moon cringes.
I will also point out none of you have asked the child its name yet.
Well, I mean, there is such a thing as having, professional demeanor as far as the doctor is concerned. And realistically, at the moment, if I know her name, it's just going to make it that much harder to, pass her off to somebody in Ashtown.
So, what's your name? And Mayunda
Yes, Fee.
immediately inspects for a cutie mark.
Oh, Fee, I'm so happy, thank you. There is no cutie mark. But she pipes up and she smells you. I'm Sea Breeze.
Your sea bees?
Sea Breeze.
Sea breeze.
Breeze is in the wind. She flaps her wings.
Huh.
God damn it. Adagio, you'll adopt this child and you'll love this child.
Brisk.
Oh. Yes. He's sitting there smoking.
There are still 3 that we have to deal with, yes?
He stops for a minute and you see him tapping on the ground counting. He nods. Yeah, those 3, they're kind of new guys. Last I saw, they were really strung out on the dash. I don't know where they are.
Where did you last see them?
He kind of just stops for a moment and thinks. They were in the cookout room when you were coming looking for you. I guess. He kind of scratched his head. I don't know. We were a bit distracted by the fact that our landmine blew up.
Alright, well, lead the way, we'll find them.
He grumbles.
Actually, can I make a suggestion? Can I hear, by the way, by now, since the radio's off?
Yep, your hearing has come back, but you're still at a -2 perception for any hearing checks for the next 2 hours because that was really fucking loud.
Kind of like when I had an artillery battery fire just about 200 yards behind me.
Essentially, yes. You have an idea.
What I'm going to ask is, why don't we take the mayor and the child and take them to someplace we've already cleared out and know is safe and leave them there and then go hunt these bastards down and kill them?
Brisk pipes up. Oh, the security system might come back on. We've had it happen before.
Security system?
He just kind of nods. Yeah, sometimes just like randomly, turrets can appear, and they've killed one of us before. I don't know. It seems to be kind of random. We don't really know. We think there's a security station downstairs, but we can't unlock the door. He looks at the sledgehammer wielding filly. Now that I think about it, though. Unless one of you's good with computers, I guess you could try and kick it down, but yeah.
Out of curiosity, is this the door?
Yes, that is indeed the door.
Mayunda asks the small child if she knows how to use any weapons.
She shakes her head. I was born up in the clouds before the little unicorn mare took away the clouds. I was gonna be a soldier like Daddy, but yeah. She looks at your sledgehammer. How are you holding that? It's bigger than you.
Mayuda reaches a hoof over and goes, "I'll show you." She's reaching a hoof like to shake.
What, she's gonna shake her hoof?
Yes.
Okay, she lifts back and shakes it.
Mayuda squeezes her hoof with half her strength.
She squeaks.
Mayuda grins. That was half.
Ow.
Here. She hands her a 9mm pistol fully loaded.
Awesome. Roll luck.
She has the safety on.
Ah, fuck you.
You mean we weren't going to get a wandering sunrise bang?
No, if you failed the luck roll, although it would have been at a +2 after you mentioned the safety, she was going to put it in her mouth and try and talk and shoot you, but no, you passed. God damn it.
Okay, so Mayuta will then explain to her how to shoot it, how to turn the safety off, and how to aim it as best she knows how. Mayuta is terrible at firearms.
Well, that's not good.
I will come over and in too loud a voice, because my ears are still ringing, tell how to, a little better.
Roll
on-
firearms. I haven't fully finished the character sheet yet, so I'm kind of piecing it together.
There's a firearms. Survey says.
She looks at both of
I
you like
screwed
you-
up as much as she did.
There's something
No,
we're
Luke-
missing. Does anybody else here know how to shoot a gun?
Nice,
Why
you
are
don't
we
see you.
teaching
Disassemble
a
it.
child to use a
Disassemble
gun?
and clean it.
Hold on a second, Tom. Daju, you were trying to say something.
Why are we trying to teach a child how to use a gun?
That is a good reason. I was question I had.
You're the one that went and helped.
We're
Yeah, I know.
teaching, but so just in case we can't absolutely be there to defend her, she can defend herself.
There's a happy tail swish.
Mayuta then drapes the leather cloak that we salvaged onto her back as armor.
It's way too big for her. But she's happy.
Still better than nothing.
There we
Like, Have you
go.
ever seen? Have you ever seen
What?
what a kid puts on? If you ever seen like what a kid puts on their parents' clothes, it's essentially like that.
Where there's the remote.
There we go. Now you just stay behind us and only shoot if you have to.
How is the mayor doing?
She's just been sitting quietly.
Apparently watching what she thinks is two small children arming themselves.
More or less. But none of you are psychologists, so you don't really know how to deal with her. I mean, at best, Violet could make a medicine check if she wished, but yeah. Anyway, what are you doing? So I have to put it down. There is a terminal on this side of the store that you could try and hack. Or you could go a completely different way, or if you really want, you could just try and breach it. Or you can go a completely different way.
Anybody know anything about computers?
Nope.
She is
Can
not
you
a
use the
psychologist.
right on it?
I could use Mayuta Smash.
Let's see. Order. Repair and mechanics. Nope, I can fix things, but I don't know how to make those things work very well. I got a 30 tech.
You can still roll it if you want.
I'm trying against a 24, so
Yeah, I'm a little better.
Nope.
nope.
Comes up, access denied. Access denied,
It
one
says
try
no.
left. One try left,
Restart the machine.
system unlocked. You
Even
restart.
though I can't read, can I roll hacking in Matrix to get lucky?
You must roll a luck check and pass it first, and if you do, then yes. Okay, make me a hacking matrix deck.
Damn
The
it!
system locks down and it says you need to contact the system administrator to release this lock terminal.
Damn it, I told you to restart the computer.
I didn't hear that.
Are you going to try and trace the door, or are you going to go elsewhere now? This is a metal door, I should clarify.
Metal door.
Yeah.
Well, we still had the little breaching charge. And that sledgehammer, like I say, on any door lock, it can bust through them. May take a while.
What are you going to do? Are you going to walk away? Are you just going to continue to try?
Well, it's been locked down. We could try and find another computer and see what happens.
Miranda,
I think I have my mic on.
you do. V.
B.
Daju.
What's up?
What are you doing? You've all failed. What are you going to do now?
I say this one room that had the cages that she'd splintered the door on, or this other room, we put the mayor and the little hole in there to stay. And we could even set up an improvised barricade on the, stacking it up from the outside, but on the inside. And then we go look for the rest of these. I don't really want to have innocents with us.
Hold on, Tom.
Myuda looks at Grease. I'm not putting that filly and that mare into that room and locking the door, because that's a room neither of them want to be in.
Oh, not that room. This room. I prefer this room.
They were still...
Repeat previous statement.
Back down here, Fiaura.
No, repeat previous statement.
Are any of these rooms semi-safe for them?
It's less
It's a
about...
raider den. You know there's 3 raiders left, so I'll reiterate just in case people miss things. You know there's 3 raiders left. One of the raiders who's turned friendly to you has told you there is some sort of automated security system, but the raiders don't know shit about it, and he's just assuming it's downstairs. He doesn't know.
Okay.
Liberty, what are you doing?
Waiting for the party to decide what to do.
Okay, if we're gonna have to stay as a party, I will watch the back. We'll have the filly and the mare in front of me. Violet, can you stay in front of them? And I guess it's Blueberry and Adagio in the front.
You mean Blueberry and Miranda because Violet is my character.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at reading the names. I'm like, huh? What? Oh.
So we can't get in the door, or do you want... What's the door made out of?
It's made of metal. It's not a particularly strong metal, but it's
You'll have to hit it a couple of times, but the door would still give.
yeah.
Your character is the perfect breaching charge. You may alert people inside, but you'll just be able to kneecap them better when they're coming down the stairs.
Actually, I think it'd be hitting them in the head as they're coming up the stairs.
That's if she even wants to bash it in. Are you gonna bash it in, or are you gonna do something else?
What's the door made out of?
It's made of metal. It's not particularly strong metal. If you bash it enough, it will break.
Maeda looks at her hammer, looks at the door, looks at her hammer, and apologizes to the hammer.
Roll me 3 strength checks. Thunk. Thunk. There's another thunk. The sledgehammer takes 5% condition damage. Roll me 1 more strength. You can see the door is about ready to give. Awesome. There's a loud thunk, a crash, and you split the hinges, and it just kind of sails off into the other side of the room.
I've been working on the railroad.
All the live long day.
If she had a hammer, she hammer in the morning.
This is also the same zebra who's carrying around the 50 caliber machine gun that's broken.
On her back, so there's just thunk, 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 and as she's moving around, there's just a little jingle of the metal hitting each other. Awesome, the door's open. What are you doing now?
Hey, Blueberry, what do you see? God, that thing's heavy when you have to thunk it like that.
You see stairs. There's nothing to perceive, it's fucking stairs, come on. So you go down the stairs.
I start to go down the stairs.
Does everybody follow?
Okay, we're going down, not up.
Yes, you're going down.
Yeah, we'll go down and see. Down to Goblin Town.
Awesome. I'm guessing you're all going. Does anybody have any declared actions before I move the map?
Mayuda is going to try to drop to sneaky zebra mode.
Bro sneak. You are in sneaky zebra mode.
As we hear her go, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting ponies.
So I can fucking do this myself. So, I know it looks like a lift, but those are actually, in fact, supposed to be the stairs. So, you come down the stairs, and you're in the basement. As you come down the stairs, there's a little sign above it that says, storage authorized personnel only. This first room, you see nothing. It's just an empty space. It's a vestibule. However, if you go down into here, the hospital changes from the usual kind of stone and tile that you're used to, how can you describe it? The floor becomes metal. It's more the foundation of the building than an actual area that you would expect people to be in, so that's why it's mostly just the bare bones. What are you doing?
I
Towards the
I
door,
prop the door
guess?
up as best as I can as I go down the stairs.
The stairs. Whatever this is.
So, as you go down the stairs, are you just going to walk straight down?
I'm gonna be ready to shoot anything that attacks, but I'm gonna head down the stairs.
I'm just double checking the stats on this thing before I throw it at you.
Is following Blueberry and using his legs as a hiding place.
Violet would instruct the mayor and Pegasus Valley to wait in this upper corner here.
The kid just kind of nods, "K," and the mayor just, in her kind of shell-shocked state, goes, one moment, I'm finding the token. I probably should have prepared this in advance, but oh well, fuck it, I'm not that sensible. I don't think you gave it to me. Do you have the Ponytron token handy?
Also, Violet would look at Brisk. Brisk, this is the point where you show that you're trying to be better. Keep the child and the mayor safe.
Hang on. And remember, we showed the child how to shoot you if you screw it up.
He looks between the two of you. I don't know if I should be thankful or scared at the moment.
So there's a blank Pegasus.
Thank you.
Ponytron Mark 1, right?
Yeah.
There's a Mark 1. And there is a military grade Mark 2.
I had the Mark 2, just not the Mark 1. That's fine. Sorry, if you'll give me 2 moments, I will need to just throw it up. But as you all come down here, you will see in front of you a Ponytron. I am literally just throwing up the character sheet and then I'll throw it down for you. Sorry, as you can see, I'm not very well prepared.
How is this not well prepared? I would like an explanation as to how this is not well prepared. This is what we hope for when we're playing with the GM.
Right, I am still doing all its stats, but I will throw it down so you can at least see it and interact now. So, as you come down the stairs, you see the Ponytron is on a patrol pattern. So it's kind of just hulking around, going up and down the length of this corridor. It has failed to either notice you, or it's at least just not caring that you're here for the moment anyway. What are you doing?
I'm sticking back because, you know, medical pony plus not fighting is a good idea.
I'm at the back of them, but if I have to pass Violet to keep up with the other two while we do this search, that's what we're going to have to do.
Remain stealth behind Blueberry's left leg.
So, anybody that's moving down into this area, roll perception.
All right. What?
Oh, come on.
-2. Watch me make it.
Miranda, you please.
Oh, damn, I would have made it normally.
Awesome. So, you see that there's actually some damage to this Ponytron. The armor casing has been shot at and generally blasted. It's quite obviously still functional, but yeah, it's still standing there. As well as that, you notice that God damn, why I'm really more prepared. There is 2 turrets down here. Give me 1 moment.
2 turrets?
Indeedy-doos. Okay, I will find a better token there, but I'm just going to use this for quickness sake. So these are just standard 10mm automatic turrets. Oh, sorry, not 10mm, 9mm. 9mm automatic turrets that are down here, as well as the damage Ponytron, 2 turrets. You notice there are shelves upon shelves upon shelves of medical supplies. This is the storage, and you've hit the fucking... You've hit the absolute jackpot. So this entire wall, this one up here, sorry, this entire wall, that entire wall barring the doors, it's just covered in shelves and shelves of medical supplies, healing potions, Med-X, Radaway, everything. Everything that you could need.
We just got to deal with a Ponytron and 2 turrets.
Well, I mean, so far it hasn't attacked.
Oh wait, did you step over that threshold?
Yeah.
The Ponytron immediately stops its patrol pattern.
Sensor grid.
Identify. It stomps over. Identify.
Can I make something up and roll luck?
You can make something up and roll negotiation, but it will be to -10 because it's a robot. Unless you can come up with something good, then I might give you a bonus.
Yeah, about that. You said a -10 negotiation if I do that, right?
-10 if you roll negotiation.
I literally have a 15.
You don't have to, I'm just saying you can. Might as well try. That or just, you know, think of something else.
Snake.
Hold. Roll me sneak. Again. You're doing the post roll.
While they're talking to it.
Oh, well, they're talking to it, okay. Okay, where's it? It's at minus because you're sneaking and because it's talking. It fails to notice.
And you said the medical supplies are where?
There's literally shelves upon shelves upon shelves all along every goddamn wall. Apart from the doors, there's only like gaps for the doors.
So like here?
There would be some there, there would be some here, there would be some here. It's literally a storeroom, it's wall to wall shelves full of shit.
Okay.
As for what I'm talking about, I'm gonna claim to be hospital security.
You are a large imposing style, you get a +20.
So +20 -10, so a
No, just
10.
+20. Flat +20.
okay.
Unless you're stopping Mayuda, she's going to start as quietly as possible, clearing the bottom shelf where she can easily reach without drawing attention.
Oh shit!
No way.
Praise 20!
With the
All the
clutch
time.
crit.
One.
I fucking hate you. I really do.
I was not expecting that.
Remember, roll 20 tried to break my leg.
Motherfucking roll 20. Fucking you talk down my fucking dungeon boss. Fuck you, roll 20. You're a dick.
Hey, be glad you're not Moon. We didn't just talk in Moon's Monday game. We didn't just talk down the dungeon boss. We talked down the campaign boss.
So,
He was so salty.
after a moment where it's light kind of blinks on, off. Access granted. Hello, security head. Then there's just a sort of burp, and there's a little bit of static. Insert identity.
Blueberry Bulwark.
Welcome, Blueberry Bulwark, head of security. Do you require assistance?
No, I'm good.
All systems green.
Is it just yourself, or is there any other hospital staff needing passage through the storeroom?
Yes, there are. Let's see.
6.
6 with me.
There's a moment where there's just kind of silence. Access granted, continuing patrol, and it will stomp off and go back on its patrol. I fucking hate you. I hate you so fucking much. So fucking sorry. Oh, I'm so
color
fucker.
me
Okay,
impressed.
fucking not wonder. Okay, so the rest of you, it has not seen the zebra yet. So for the rest of you, you are free to basically roam around. As far as it's concerned, you're all hospital staff.
And by the way, he did say 6, and we would be informing them that the zebra is part of our staff.
Of course.
Okay. Before you do that, the robot just instead of going off on its patrol, error. Zebras are infiltrators. Zebras cannot be trusted. Zebras are not permitted to be on this level of access.
Ixnay on the zebra nay!
Hold on.
I swear to fuck, if you get this, I'm gonna be so upset.
That's 2 degrees of success with a bonus from and a bonus disposition from charisma.
I hate all of you so fucking much right now. Okay.
Don't hate us.
No,
Also-
I know.
also- Violet has the doctor background, so she would step up to the robot, and she would explain in very intelligent and concise terms exactly why the zebra is assisting us, as she is eminently capable of defending not only us, but she is also a valuable taint exposure test subject.
The robot stops for a moment. There's another burst of static. Error. Taint term not found.
It's a modified variation of flux. Now, it causes major cancerous mutations, as well as several other unpredictable and, well, in her case, she is about the size of your average 4-year-old, despite being a fully grown mare. By all means, do a physical scan on her. Her biological makeup will actually concede to the fact that she's fully functionally a full-grown mare, just small.
Again, there's another moment of silence as this robot, this damage, kind of processes this. Information accepted. Present test subject.
Amanda, if you would please.
Mayunda comes up behind the robot and taps it on the back. Tap, tap, tap.
It turns around. Hello, zebra scum. Present for scan.
You know, that hurts. I try to help ponies and even their robots are racist.
So,
Mayunda jumps up on her hind legs and throws her arms out to the side like Pinkie Pie would, like, okay!
there's a beep of static, and then you hear the computer whirling inside the machine. After a moment, there's a small ding. Specimen accepted, continuing patrol, and the robot stomps off. Very unhappy that it did not get to murder Tiny Zebra. The turret's also power down. Well, it's not, sorry, not power down, stand down.
Mayunda will come over and dump out all of the medical supplies she's already looted.
I will clarify, there is so much here that you will physically be unable to carry it all. There is too much. However,
So what you're saying is we just set up Ashtown for life.
You have not explored the area, and you all know this hospital is tainted. So, that being said, you stopped my fucking dungeon boss from killing you all, so good job, actually. Go ahead, do what you want. If you explore.
I'm gonna help grab some medical supplies.
I'm gonna search for the source of the tainting.
This is Fallout. We do get around things a lot of the time with just silliness.
I should clarify, I'm not actually angry, I'm just amazed that you just fucking pulled that off.
Pulled that one square out of our fourth point of contact.
Yeah. So, there's your tokens then, do what you do, whatever you want. I will have to give you a random amount of medical supplies after the fact, because this is literally a hospital storeroom, it's full of it. So, what are you doing?
Well,
Go
as I
around
said,
and useful
go ahead, Tom.
medical items.
Okay, if you're just looking medical items, just move around the room and I will assign you stuff after the fact because there's just a shit ton. You don't
Yeah.
need to roll, it's just a shit ton. Go ahead, Dashu, you're actually doing something else.
Yes, I am searching for the source of the taint.
Move your token around, where you going?
Well, I mean, where are the majority of the medical supplies being kept?
It's, as I say, there's literal shelves of it, but there are separate rooms here. Here. These, here. Here. Let's do a fast way to these pings, surely. Here. And here.
And this?
Thank you. So those are all rooms that you could potentially explore.
Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to start at the top left. So if you consider we just came down those stairs, I'm going to start at the left and work my way up and around.
Roll me perception for each room.
I would assume at this point we've got enough to take our time and do it right.
Oh yeah, got plenty of time. In fact, no, you wouldn't even need roll perception.
Mayunda is loading herself down to the point of which it's hard to move with supplies.
Nice. So, I will, because you're going to be taking your time and there's no urgent rush because nobody's shooting at you or anything, you enter this room and roll me a perception check at +2 because you're going to check these medical supplies, I assume.
Yep. Yep, you said perception at +2?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're checking these supplies.
Oh, yes. Because, realistically, I'm not actually looking for medical supplies. Once we've cleared this place out, we can send groups in here to get it. But, right now, I'm looking for where the cause of the taint is coming from.
That's what I assumed. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. So, these first two rooms you enter, as you analyze the magical healing potions and the radaway, you notice that the taint infusion with these ones is extremely high. It's actually changed the colour to a slightly rainbowy sheen of the healing potions.
Alright, I will make a note on both of these doors that nothing from these are to be used.
As you come... Well, what room are you going to next, actually?
So I'm gonna go through each of them in turn. So this one would get marked do not use. Then this one would get marked do not use. And then she would head into this particular location.
Awesome. So, you come up the stairs and you go into a little research lab. And it would help if you let me throw the token down. I think it just broke my roll 20. Okay, there's just a random token stuck on my screen now. One sec, I'm just closing row 20. Sorry about this, one sec. Out of curiosity, is anybody else helping our search, or are you all just looting the fuck out of this place?
I suppose after I've collected some stuff, I'll help.
Okay, so, as I was trying to say, and put down if it will let me. There we go, one this time. So, as you come into this one, you find a small research laboratory, actually. And... let me find that. So I'm just running these down as representations. So, as you come inside, on the left, there's a small desk, research station. It's got a chemistry kit, it's got a microscope, it's got a lot of paper notes, and it's also got a terminal on it. Terminal's unlocked. And on the right, you see a barrel that is closed, sealed, and marked with the words IMP.
Oh, joy.
Well, there's where it's from.
It is, however, a sealed barrel.
I'm gonna look and see if there's any more possible source of the tainting in here, but I'm also gonna check the desk.
You cut out, you can check the what, sorry?
Check the desk and the terminal.
So,
Right.
on the desk... Sorry, Phoebe, were you doing something?
Well, while she does that, go ahead with her, but Mayanda's going to walk up and just pick up the barrel.
The barrel's bigger than you, but okay. So, yeah. On the desk, you find a lot of paperwork, as well as a microscope, and some healing potions laid out on the desk. This is, as far as you can tell, roll me a perception +2 for them like that. Awesome. So, because of the experimentation you were doing back in Ashtown, and the fact that you've been looking for it specifically, you kind of realise that on this desk, separated from all the paperwork on the chemistry set, this is where the healing potions are getting infused with taint. All the materials are here, and you've got droppers, chemistry sets, healing potions, and taint on microscope slides. Somebody is infusing it to the healing potions here.
Alright, well, I'm going to take all of the research notes and stuff them in my saddlebags, and then I'm going to step over to the terminal.
Did you read any of the research papers?
At the moment, no. I'm
Okay.
gathering everything that I can before we leave.
No, that's fine. Terminal is open. There are various logs. One is... So the first few logs essentially say that they found a new place to set up their laboratory and continue the experimentation working with taint. From there, it goes on to describe how they have left various levels of contaminated healing potions inside the hospital to be found by scavengers, and how they would do their best to monitor said scavenged healing potions by going to the closest town, and then in brackets it's called Ashtown ? And that they would send an operative out to watch the effects over a longer period of time. It also, however, says, as the last log, that raiders have entered the facility, and now that the entire operation has to be scrapped, scrubbed, and moved to a new location. As far as you can tell from the logs, they are purposely testing dosage of taint and what effect it will have. But for what end, it does not specify. There are also no names, there are just initials.
Alright, is there anything else to this terminal that I could potentially take with me? Like,
No, this is just it's literally just for documenting research.
Alright. In which case, I will do my best to transcribe the notes onto paper as best as possible, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to delete everything that's on the computer.
Okay, so you scrub that terminal.
After transcribing everything onto paper.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
And in the meantime, I will inform everyone that whatever is in here needs to be double checked before any of the healing supplies that are in here need to be double checked before we can actually bring them back.
What are you doing next?
Gonna check the rest of the rooms and make sure that there's any healing supplies that could be used.
So, as you come out, because I'm going to assume you're in the clockwise direction. This next one is again another storage cupboard. As you analyze the medicine, you realize that this one is more akin to the levels that you were finding in Ashtown. These will not cause severe mutations, but it's more likely to cause cancer, just from your experience in Ashtown.
Okay.
The next room, I'm assuming you're going to jump down here. That's just a wall. As you inspect this room, it's another storage cupboard. These supplies, you would need to double check them under a microscope, but at first glance they appear like they are going to be usable.
Alright, I'll mark it with a question mark and move on.
These ones are absolutely perfect and they're completely usable.
Alright, I will mark this particular room as usable and just grab the microscope that was in the other room and quick do a double check of the supplies in here.
As you double check it, you discover that these ones are also perfectly fine. These are safe to consume.
Alrighty, so we've got 2 full rooms. Last but not least, the area that Mayunda was grabbing stuff from.
So that would just be the shelves lying all around. Basically, it's shelves stacked up inside here. This room in here, you find a similar setup in that there's a desk, monitor, but there's no taint in there. I will throw down the appropriate tokens. So again, it's a similar setup. There's just desks, a little bit of paperwork, and a terminal that's open.
Alright, is anybody else doing anything? Because now Violet has verified that the bottom 2 rooms in the area are safe to collect supplies from.
I guess I'm gonna head to that area.
Sorry, it's been pretty heavily leaning towards me being the medical pony.
Mayunda is carrying the barrel full of IMP.
Why?
That's a terrible idea and I love it.
Why?
I've already been exposed to it. It's not like it can mutate me further, right?
No. If this is IMP, it's not Taint. Taint isn't Impelled Metamorphosis Potion. Taint is inherently different. IMP is the perfected version of it, which would not have the same negative results as standardized tape.
Right, so one day maybe you can use it to make an antidote. Or I can.
Fair point.
So, you're carrying this large, heavy metal container that's sloshing.
I have agility 9 and strength 7.
I'm not saying you can, I'm just describing what's happening, that's all. So you're carrying it along, quite the thing. I wouldn't even make you roll for it because I'm assuming you're being cautious.
Of course.
Does it have a proper lid?
Yeah, this is sealed. This is like Ministry of Arcane Science sealed, approved,
Matter of
and
fact,
stamped.
Mayuta takes out a rope and straps it down just like the heavy machine gun.
Awesome.
Jesus.
So yeah, this is completely safe as long as it doesn't get shot full of holes.
Alright, and second room same as the first, except it goes in the opposite saddlebag. She's gonna grab all of the notes and materials from this room, as well as transcribe anything that was on the terminal.
This one has less information about whatever they were doing here, and is actually in charge of the security systems. The security systems is currently locked. You would need to know the password.
Quick look through the papers on the desk nearby.
Whoever was down here running this operation was smart enough not to write their passwords on the paper.
I'm gonna actually finally butt it on this. Really quick, look on the top of the monitor or underneath the keyboard. They're smart, but sometimes they can make a simple mistake.
I'm not that lucky.
So sorry.
But good observation. I'm gonna roll my intelligence, see if I check there. I do check.
Roll me another luck check.
Can I make the luck check?
Unless you're in here helping her.
I will come in when you mention computers, since I seem to be the geek whiz of this group.
Then you may roll luck.
Alrighty.
Ha! I'm even less lucky.
I'll let Tom roll first
Wow.
before I declare anything.
I'm lucky, but not that lucky. Let's see what happens. Survey says...
Somebody says roll 20 is a fucking bitch.
I thought... Oh, I actually closed roll 20.
So,
It's trying to make up for me almost breaking my leg.
so
I am too close.
you go on to try and look under the keyboard, Violet. You drop the keyboard and it smashes. Oh, sorry, no. You drop the keyboard. However, I've got a character, Grease. Grease notices you're about to drop the keyboard, catches it,
Hey.
and notices on the underneath side there is a little post-it note.
I was going to look there and also underneath the desk.
You don't need to. There's a post-it note on the keyboard and it tells you the password. The password is muffins.
And I type in the password.
You're given full access to the terminal, and it's much along the same lines as what Violet has already discovered. They have been running experiments seeing what the effects of taint on the populace around the area of the hospital will be. You also have access to the full security system in the hospital. There are in fact turrets on the upper floors as well. There is an additional security robot located somewhere on the other side of the courtyard, and there are 6 turrets, not including the ones down here.
Does it have sensors for detecting personnel?
Yes, it has an IFF.
I make sure everybody in our group is identified as friendly.
Because the I forgot the name of the robot. The robot already declared that Blueberry was the head of security, so it accepts that's no problem. You're essentially just adding in little tags, and then after you finish, there's a little printer on the desk, makes a few beeps, and then it prints out little passes. The passes have little tags for IFF.
Alright, so now each and every one of us gets one of those, and we activate the security system so that any of the raiders that are still upstairs
Get shot.
Roll me perception, everybody.
I'll try.
This is audible, so Tom, you will have your minuses. Holy shit. Another than that one. So, everybody down here, apart from you, Grease, you're deaf as shit. You all
I
hear the,
forget I leave my earplugs in.
You forget, or God damn it, distract me, Tom. Fuck you. You all hear the very distinct sound of machine gun fire going rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and pain screams.
Mayuta sets down the barrel of taint. Stay there! And dashes off. Or the barrel of IMP. Stay there! And then dashes off towards the screams.
Does anybody follow?
I will.
There's this note that some pony is dashing towards screams.
Does anybody else have any declared actions?
No, I've marked the... I've noted the locations that are safe to scavenge, and as soon as we find out that the raiders are taken care of, we'll come back down here and turn off the security system for good. Or at least, you know, give somebody so that they can get through the security system and deactivate it before they go to scavenge.
Awesome. So, that is 2:30. We've been playing for 4 hours. Does anybody want to make any more declared actions before I wrap this up?
I'm good.
Just
I'm just pretty much, if I see a raider, I'm shooting it. That's all it boils down to.
Awesome. Fee, you're in recap next week. Next week we're introducing James when he does eventually turn up, so that's fine. I think that's everything, yeah. Yep, Fee, you're doing recap. It's at 10:30 next week my time, so 10:30 BST. And the week after that, there will be no session because I will not be here.
Okay.
Just as a heads up, next week I will be traveling. I may be late for session.
That's fine.
Alright.
So, that being said, you're all free to go if you want to leave, or we can sit and you can hang out for a bit. I will be up for a little bit anyway.
I'm going to stick around for a moment, but I do need to grab some water, and take a bit of a break for a moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
so we're running towards screams, and that's where we're ending tonight.
That's where we're ending tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop out for now.
Cool. See ya.
See you later.
Also, everybody, check general. I left a couple pieces of information, or a couple songs in there that I deemed were appropriate.
Muffin time. But
Maxwell's silver.
yeah. I think it's safe to assume that we've leveled.
I will need to work it all out, but yes, you will have.
Okay. I'll be sure to level up my character before next game. And he won't be such a shit shot.